Good morning, everybody. Welcome to JTraedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related contents and much more. Just got back from the doctor's office, guys, so thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm still trying to get everything situated right now. Let me get my windows moved over so I can be able to see you guys, so we can get everything knocked out. We'll just dive right into the charts, guys. Let me take this off. Enable this. All right, cool. All right, so guys, so right now, remember what we talked about yesterday on SPY. Remember we were talking about those bull traps. So right now the bull trap is still commencing. So, and we still keep in mind. Let me make a duplicate copy of this. What pattern did I tell you guys to look out for? What pattern did I tell you guys to look out for? We go on the 5-minute time frame real quick. Look at the whole entire setup. Watch this. Still commencing too. Go back a little bit, all the way back, guys. What do we have right here? What do we have right here? Remember we talked about it? A what? Inverted cup and handle pattern still commencing, guys. Look at this. Inverted cup still commencing. So I did talk to everybody. I said what we needed to do, crack back underneath that 670s, down into the 668, down into the 666. We want to slowly maneuver our way back down into the low 60s. Hit that 666 area, 60 area, on down towards the 56. Where we'll come back down to these low bottoms. That'll close out the cup completely. So look like right here, this first one already is done. This first little cup and handle. And then we have room to fall back down to the secondary cup. And then down towards these bottoms. And we should be closing everything out. Everything is still going according to plan. Bull traps are still commencing. Downtrend is still taking effect. So right now, the guys from from Tuesdays into Wednesday, Thursdays, we've been downtrending. Remember, Monday, Tuesday, we went up towards we created an uptrend. And then towards the end of Tuesday, going into Wednesday, we created a what? Downtrend all the way into Thursday. So if you notice, we're definitely creating an inverted cup because we can't hold those highs or even get back up towards those highs just yet. Where it looked like we're still falling down to the downside, thus creating a what? Inverted cup. So right now, that is still taking place, guys. So shout out to my puts who were waiting on that opportunity, guys, but still falling toward the downside. Look right here, still falling. Look at this. Look at this downtrend. Look at this, still falling. Room to fall down towards that 66 range. And yesterday, guys, my levels did hit yesterday. Remember I told you that we could possibly see, we were to crack, what price point with that? Oh, underneath that 673.50, we could see that 72 down to 70. Now, we didn't get it doing intraday, but we did get it doing post-market and so forth, where we did fall back down to the 72s, down to the 70s, so we did call that. But again, I know we didn't get it doing intraday, but we still got it. So that's still... it's still showing signs of weakness because we hit those key levels. We fell back underneath those key levels. Now all those levels are going against those buyers because now they're holding up as resistance. And not just that, now the sellers so far have successfully kicked the buyers out of the 70s, now going into the 60s. So if you notice it, even on the, let me go into my weekly time frame. What are we doing, guys? Going to my weekly time frame. When we talked about that red trend line, let's see how we're looking so far now. Look at this. Red trend line, rejection, rejection, rejection. Look, we starting to cut back down. Look at this. Going from that 13. When we talked about the 13 EMA and that 50 SMA, if we were to get that successful pullback, the price point that we could see, which is 650, that'll bring us down towards that 50 SMA. So look how we're still cupping even on the weekly time frame. That bad boy is still showing signs of weakness. In order for buyers to say that play, we're going to have to get back above, you already know what price point, 676. We're going to get back above that 676 and start to maneuver our way back up. But right now, look like we may be having a third red candle as far as on another week. We may have another bearish weekly candle close. So that'll be a third red candle for this week as next week comes in. Because what they may do, they may pull down as low as they can before the FOMC meeting comes out, which is next week. That is the 18th. That's next Wednesday. So they may pull back down and be gearing up for that FOMC meeting that could be coming out, where they will, they will start to discuss the rate cuts and so forth to see can we get a rate cut before Jerome Powell leaves office, which we know is in May. So right now, we have an upper shadow on the weekly time frame, guys. It's still looking weak as hell. Look like we're starting to flip back that way on down. Today is Thursday. We got one more day, which is Friday, to see on, we're gonna find a, some type of rebound, some type of movement back to the upside, or will we just continue this flush going into tomorrow? And don't forget, tomorrow, guys, we're gonna have some major data coming out. We're gonna have GDP, we're gonna have durable goods, and we're gonna be having personal income and outlays tomorrow. That's gonna be very important. That's still gonna be pretty much focused on job numbers. So definitely keep that in mind. 8:30 is going to be very crucial. Remember I told you yesterday, the important data this week was going to be Wednesday, which we already had, CPI data, and then tomorrow, GDP, durable goods, and personal income. So right now, we're definitely getting a nice little tumble on down. We're underneath 68 right now at this moment. Next level, as long as those sellers can keep those buys underneath 68, the next level that those sellers going to be going for is 66. So the goal is we want to pull back down to the low 60s. So we want to pull back down to the low 60s. We want that inverted cup to continue. We want that inverted cup to continue. That means that VIX needs to break above 27.50 up towards that 28 as we continue our way on towards the upside on that bad boy. So right now, let's see, VIX. What was that main area we need to break? That's going to be around 28. Because you can see right here where we ran up towards this area, 28, and we got that nice pullback down to the downside, slowly trying to rebuild his way back up. So if those buyers can successfully break 28, push their way back up towards the 29 and 30s, that's going to give SPY that continuation sell-off towards the downside. So that means that once VIX gets that break above 27 up towards 28, this old key level here, I'm going to go ahead and highlight it. Once we get that break above that price point, we should be seeing more downside coming on SPY. So gear up for it. So puts, you're still getting those pullbacks. So you're still having it working in your favor. So this is the area that we need to break out right here. If we can get that full U-shaped pattern back on up on VIX 28 on up, SPY should continue on down from the 666, 664s, all the way back down to the low 60s. So let's see on how much further can we pull back down for today. I mean, we still got a lot of room to still fade. I mean, there's still a lot of room to still go back down to. I mean, look at this. To complete these bottoms, I mean, you gotta have to pull your way all the way back down towards these low key areas around 62 to 60. And then after that, last but not least, is gonna be down towards 56. So we still got a lot of room to fade from this area here all the way back down to this area. And then once we get that cracked, then we got room to still continuously fade. So far, I mean, right now, still bearish, guys. From Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, downtrend still commencing. For my Tesla traders, guys, I just talked to Lucky already about that. We need to crack 395. 395, you do have room to fall down towards the 92.50. That's going to be your next key level on down on Tesla side. So let me go ahead and put my alert. That'll be around 92.50. That'll be the next key level. Once you get that crack underneath 95, that will be your next key level on down. So 92.50 is going to be next from 95 here. So right here, we already held 97.50 down towards, again, this is going to be a little mid area we need to crack, 95, and then from 95 down towards 92.50. So what we want to see is as those buyers are moving back up, you can see green counter. We want to stuff them. We want to definitely block them underneath that 97.50 and go for that pullback down. Now, if they so happen to go for a bullish push, let's just say they do. If they go for a bullish push above 97.50, they will try to go back up to try to retest that 400 level. But first and foremost, let's just see, can we keep them underneath 97.50? Block them up here because we want to see those candles start to change. We want to see a green to red move back on down underneath 97.50. You can see right here what they're trying to do. So right here, we're in a mini range on Tesla from 95 bottoms to 397.50 tops. So right here, sellers, you want to keep those buyers blocked here. We want to create somewhat of a little double top. You can see right here, we failed. We tried to break it back above 97.50, created an upper shadow, and it fell right back below 397.50. So you can see right here where your temporary top is. So what you want to do is block those buyers right here. We want to create that. We want to hold that brick wall down. We want to create somewhat of a double top as we run up. We want to see a nice green to red move back on down towards 95 and go for a harder crack towards the downside of 395, possibly down towards that 392.50. Right now, SPY, we definitely want to get that pullback down towards the 66 on down. So we want to crack 66 for sure. If we want to see more downside to come on that one. VIX, we need to get that break above 27.30 for that push back up towards 28.28. So let's see. So 66, I'm going to put 66 on the board. That's going to be another area that we need to crack for today if we want to see more downside to come. Right here. So we need to crack 66 on down into the 64s, down from 64s into the 62s. We want to we just want to have that continuation sell-off going. So we may get a little bounce real quick. Only reason why, because VIX is running to one of his main resistance, which is around 27.30. which is why you're getting a little bit of a bounce on SPY. But the minute we break above 27.30 up, SPY should continue on down towards the downside. So guys, any trades today? Y'all jumped in any trades so far? Any trades? I mean, Tesla had a nice one. I mean, if you didn't catch that first part here underneath that 405, your next key level that you could have got in on a good entry on the short side on Tesla was 40250, back on down toward the downside. Because you can see right here, you bounced up, 40250, green and red move, right back on down. Then you had a little temporary or a little quick scalp right here from 97.50, 397.50 back down to 395. But let's see. Now, if those sellers can block those buyers underneath 97.50 on Tesla, they should be trying to go for even a harder pull underneath that 95 back down. So let's see if they can block them. We want to create a bull trap right here. Have more sellers come in and go for even a harder yank on down. Yeah, even harder yank. So let's see. Keep everything on watch, guys. But like I said, the reason why you're getting a bounce off a SPY right now because VIX is getting rejected at 27.30. So we gotta break that. Now the thing I still like about VIX still has a bull trend, a bull pattern set up, or bullish movement, where you're still creating like somewhat of a U-shaped pattern. So even though you're pulling back down, you're only pulling back down because you have a strong resistance at 27.30. But the minute they break 27.30 on up, we should continue on SPY. So let's keep that on watch. Because right now they're going back up to retest at 68.50. Let's see, can we create a bull trap right here? Let's see, can we create a bull trap? When we create a bull trap, we want to stall them out and start to reverse it back down. But let's see, can we get it? Right now it is what, 11, almost 11:30. So we'll see if that volatility is gonna remain the same or try to switch up. So watch this watch this 68.50 level. If they do break that 68.50, they're gonna try to push their way right back up towards that 69, 66 to 70. But you gotta keep in mind that area is gonna go back to resistance. So buyers may try to go back up to retest, but everything is resistance at this time. So we could see some possible more bull traps coming because you're underneath the VWAP. You still need the VWAP still. So again, as they push back on up, you want to block them. Block them. Same thing with Tesla. Watch that 90. Right now, guys, from our Tesla traders, we are testing at 397.50. 397.50, you want to block them. You want to create a bull trap right there. Block them. Hold them underneath that 97.50 because we want to see a possible green and red move. Come right back on down, back down towards that 95. We want to reverse it. See right here, 68.50 already. Holding up at some type of trap right now so far even on SPY. But let's see what we get. Because you already know buyers going to try to push through it if they have enough buying momentum. Right here. But again, if they do break, let's say they do break out, they're going to try to go back up towards that 69, 66 up to 670. That's going to be the next key level up. That's going to be even your stronger resistance. So you got like this little temporary resistance, and then you got that even stronger resistance like right here, right around that VWAP. So let's see. Let's see what we get, guys. Let's see what we get. Count your counters. Got 1, 2. You already know that third counter, you're going to try to go for that push up towards that 70. As long as they hold on top of the 68.50, they're going to try to go for that third candle up that way. Keep it on watch. Let's see where we go. Always count your candles. Remember that. 1, 2, because you got to start, continual, and finisher. Got 2 minutes left. Let's see if they're going to try to stay on top of this 68.50 level. Let's see if those buyers are going to try to stay on top of 68.50, where they can try to utilize that for support. But if we come back on down, 68.50 is going to go right back to resistance. Got about almost a minute to go. Where we at right now? Still above 68.50 at this moment. Tesla still fighting at 97.50. So we'll see how we're going to set up, guys. What's going to be the next setup? So, guys, what did y'all trade? What did y'all trade so far? What did y'all trade? Yep, there go your bull trap. Still someone setting up. Bull trap underneath 68.50. 68.50 so far. Holding up. Same thing with Tesla. 97.50. 97.50 holding. 97.50 holding. Look like sellers trying to come in. Let's see. Let's see what we get, guys. Let's see what we get. 97.50 is holding on Tesla, and 68.50 is holding on SPY. So we got 2 traps setting up, and look at the market, guys. Look at this. Straight red. Look at this. Ain't nothing in the green right now. Everything is -0, -1, -2, -3. Everything is still bearish. You got VIX at a 10%. You got SPY at -120, 22%. So that's not good at all on the long side. That's definitely still bearish. So all right, here we go. They're gonna try to go for a possible push, but let's see. Let's see if those sellers gonna succeed by keeping them underneath and reversing. Same thing with Tesla, 97.50. Let's see if they're gonna succeed. Reverse. Let's see. Can we see some successful green and red moves back down? Green and red moves back down. Remember, Tesla, keep them underneath that 97.50, 397.50. SPY, keep buyers underneath that 98.50. So, I'm sorry, 68.50. Sorry, 68.50. So guys, any trades? What we looking like? Any trades? What we got, guys? Anything? Let me make sure my let me do a test run real quick. Make sure my okay, my chat box is working. I was making sure my chat box is working on both ends. And all right, so they're working on both ends. I was making sure. All right, guys, here we go. So watch these levels here. 1, 2, 3 candles up. Remember, they're gonna try to use that third candle to try to push. But let's see, can we block them? 68.50. Block them at 68.50. Again, if they do go for a strong push above 68.50, they're gonna try to push their way back up towards that 69, 66 up to 670. But let's see, can we block them right here first? Tesla, let's see, can we keep them underneath that 97.50? Keep them underneath 97.50. Keep everything on watch right now, guys. Keep everything on watch. So here go that third candle, trying to go for that that finisher. Remember, starter, continual, finisher. So let's see if they're gonna try to get that third candle above that 68.50. Let's see if that candle can finish. Will it finish or will it fail? Let's see. Will it push or will they fall? Let's see. They're gonna try to use this candle to continue the way up towards the upside to try to finish. But sellers need to block them right at 68.50. Need to block them. We want to see a possible green or red move, because that means that area is going to remain resistance for a possible reversal back down again. We got left on this candle about 3 minutes. Yeah, about 3 minutes. So watch this level here. Tesla, watch it 97.50. Because right now you're in a little range. You're in a little mini range of 395 bottoms and 397.50 tops. You're in a little range. So keep everything on watch, guys. Watch these levels. Still got 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes. Still keep everything on watch. Take your time. Because again, we want to, the way everything is setting up today, we want to continue on down. So from the 68s, we want to go from the 68s right back down to the 66. We want to continue our way back down to the downside. We want to keep succeeding on these bull traps back down to the downside. Because, buyers got a long way to go to pick their way back up. Long way to go. So, where's going to be the strongest support on the way down? Where's the strongest support line? Let's see where buyers could try to utilize. Let's see real quick. Oops. I hate when this thing does this. There we go. All right, let's see. Right now, even on the hourly time frame, look at this. Cup and handle, inverted cup and handle. See, all your true bottoms, your strongest bottoms is all the way back down this way. That's that 656. 656, and then you have that 64.50. Because we go back a little bit, 64.50. I think they did use that before. Yeah, right here, 64.50. See how that bad boy acted as resistance at one point when you went underneath it, pull back, and then it acted as support when you was on top of it, bounce. So 64.50 down to that 56. That's gonna be a next possible demand zone. So right here, selling off. Back down towards these particular bottoms. 64.50s, and if those sellers succeed, crack that. You already know that next strongest level on down is gonna be right around that 56, 57 level back down this way. Oops, my bad, guys, my fault. That'll be back down towards these bad boys this way. So right now, look at this inverted cup. You got a cup, got a handle, and still looking bearish. Look at this red candle. I mean, look at this. It's still bearish. Guys. Still falling on down from Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday. So as Friday is setting up, like I said, the only true bottoms I see is 56 and the 64.50. That's gonna be possibly next, is 64.50 here, and then down towards. Because if they pull all the way back down, I'll put it like this: if they pull all the way back down towards this old bottom here, they're gonna try to go for a possible double bottom, Because look on how strong that level was. So if sellers succeed today by this continuation pullback, they're gonna try to pull back down this way again, make it a little bit of, buyers may be setting up right here too, but the main true area is gonna be right here. Because again, look at this area, look at this strong area right around that 56.58. That 56.80 to 57.50, right around that key level. So if those sellers succeed by continually pulling down, that's gonna be where your true bottoms would be, where buyers could be, trying to utilize that area for that push back up to the upside like that. So, because that'll complete your cup too. That'll also complete your cup. Because you can see right here where you started from, 56, 57.50s, and all the way back down. That'll close out that cup completely. And then if those buyers do come in aggressive, they're going to try to go back up towards 64.50s, back up towards these areas here. So, that'll be the game plan so far. So I'm expecting some more fade to come in. I'm expecting some more downside, pull our way back down to 64.50s. And again, if the seller continues to come even more aggressive, I do expect a possible pull back down towards these lows. But that means we're going to have to hit 660 first, because that's your whole number. Hit 660, crack that bad boy, and come all the way back down towards that 57, 56 level. That'll close out your play. That'll close out that cup. So right now, what I told you, bam, red to green, green to red, bam, 68.50, bam, told you. Let's go. Tesla, what I told you, 97.50, bam, called it. Told you what we need. I told y'all what we need. And there go the continuation. Bull trapping, continuing on down. Still trapping them. Everything right now is going according to plan, because you got VIX on an uptrend and you got SPY on a downtrend. So once VIX gets that break above that 27.30, next level they're going for is going to be that 28.28. Jay, why 28.28? Because if you notice, that was the area where we tried to bounce. That was what, Monday's area. Tried to bounce, got rejected right around this 28 level, and then right back down. Now, if they can successfully break through, then they're going to aim for these highs up here, which is going to be around the 30, 32 levels and so forth. And look at this. Sell off. Look at that. Continuation. Told you. Watch that 68.50 level for a possible reversal. I told you. Look for a possible green or red move. So there you go so far. Keep them blocked. They're going to try to bounce, but keep them blocked. Keep trapping them. Because now, again, you want to yank. You want to take this floor away from them, and you want to go down even lower towards 66. But let's see, can we get it? This buyers will try to push. Let's see. Keep them blocked. Keep creating these bull traps. Bad traps. Keep creating these bull traps. Keep trapping them, because you want some red candles to start coming in now. You already got candle number 1. We want to see another candle coming in, another red candle sell off, back down into the 677s, 667. Sorry. You want to pull back down this way. We want to continuously pull, because you got rejected at that 20 EMA. Now you want to reject them off the 9 EMA. You want them to stay underneath all indicators. We want that 9 EMA to stay weak. You want that 9 EMA to stay at the bottom if you are on the short end. We don't want to give buyers no opportunities to try to push their way back up. Come on, Buck. Come on, sellers. Block them, man. Block them. If it don't put it like this. If we don't make any dramatic move, it may stay in a range until it makes a true decision. Which you're gonna have 68.50s, and you're still gonna have like this 67 area. I'll be honest, I don't think the 67 is gonna hold for long. I think it's gonna come back down to even lower price points. I think it's gonna range out for a little minute, and I think it's gonna make a true decision afterwards. Oh, let me see what VIX is doing. Let me see. Oh, we still gonna reject underneath that 27.30? Yeah. Still gonna reject underneath 27.30. That's why SPY's trying to go for a little bounce. Gotta get that breakout. And there go Tesla. Damn it! I thought they was gonna hold it. Look like more buyers are stepping in right now, real quick. 97.50. Come on, man. 97.50. Remember I told you guys, if we were to break 97.50, they're gonna try to go back up towards that 400. Same thing with SPY. If they can break above 68.50, they're gonna try to retest what? There's 69, 66 up to 670. Damn, where did that strong volatility come from? That came out of nowhere. That was just a random push. It just came out of nowhere. Any news? Let me see if anything came out. I don't think so. What time it is? 11:40. I don't think we had nothing came out. Yeah, that was a random push. Let me see. I don't see anything as far as news. Let me check the economics. I don't think we had anything else around 11. Let me check the news. I'll check the economics real quick. We had a 4-week bill auction at 11:30. And that's the only thing I see. I don't see anything else. I was trying to figure out what the hell caused that push that just came out of nowhere. Let me take a look at these bad boys. Nope, wasn't Microsoft. Could have been NVIDIA maybe. NVIDIA from 183s on up to 184s, because they almost look identical. Could have been NVIDIA. Let me check everything else. Nope, wasn't Amazon. Google, nope. Meta, nope. Apple, nope. Tesla, no. AMD, a little push, but nothing major. So the only one that seemed like it did go for a push was NVIDIA. NVIDIA seemed like the main one that went on a strong. You see that? See, NVIDIA was the one that went on a strong push just now. Because I mean, look how they look. They look almost damn near identical. So it was NVIDIA that tried to push. Yeah, that little move just came out of nowhere. That was just like a little random spike on up, but is it gonna hold? It's $1 million question. Are they gonna hold? That's gonna be a temporary. Pushing it right back on down. Let's see. Because even when let me see. I'm watching Tesla real quick. Because the main thing I'm watching to see if we're gonna fall back underneath that 97.50. Like I said, above that price point is gonna be 400. So because you can see right here. Big Panoodle, what's up, boss man? We made 1,900.
At Big Panoodle super chatted $5. We made $1,900 selling puts today, my boy.
Man,
glad to see you on.
Shout out to you, boss. Let me give you some love, man. Thank you so much for the dono too, boss. Appreciate you. Glad that you killed it. Cause BP, how long I was talking about that inverted cup and handle and more down, man, boss. We called it. Right here we had like this little random push that just happened. I tried to look up something to see of what caused it, but I didn't see anything. Let me give you a shout out first, then we're gonna take a look into it, man. Let me give you some love real quick, boss. I definitely appreciate you. Definitely thank you for everything, man. Thank you so much, boss. Appreciate you. Shout out to my guy, Big Noodle. Congratulations on your profit too, boss. And let me go ahead. Let me give you some love for the dono. Appreciate you for the dono, boss. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation, boss. I definitely appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, BP. Yeah, so we just got this random push. I was trying to see. It was flow. Oh, okay, flow heavy puts. Okay. I appreciate you. And also, let me just double check the president's schedule. Let me see if he's gonna be making any type of today. Let's see. President will be participating in the policy meeting. That's gonna be at 1:30. President participates. That's all I see though. I don't see anything major. The only thing I see for right now, guys. 11:30. President participates in policy meeting. 1:30. Then you got one at 3:15. And then last but not least, President and First Lady participates in Women's History Month event. But nothing major though. Okay, said it was okay right here. So I'm gonna keep everything on watch because right now I'm still bearish. I mean right now, and also with VIX pulling back down to the 25.50. Watch that 25.50 and watch that 200-day moving average. So let's just see if they can hold. Because I'll put it like this, guys. If VIX can hold at 25.50, that bottom is gonna be equivalent to a top that's coming up on SPY. And what was the areas that? What was it from yesterday? It was like 672s. But I'm also still gonna keep my eyes peeled at 670s. So if those bottoms can hold and we can see a red to green move back up on VIX, that means we should be seeing a green to red move on SPY after this little push. Because I mean, I'm still bearish at the moment. I'm still bearish still. I mean, I'm getting a little strong push back up. I'm going to keep everything on watch. SPY needs to. Yeah, that's what I just said, James. I just said that too, boss. 670. Yep, that's why I got my line at right here, 670. That's what I'm trying to see if that's what I'm trying to see if it's gonna hold. Cause I'm gonna show you the overall pattern. So far I was alerting everybody since Tuesday, Jay, right here. So far the main thing I was alerting throughout the whole week was a possible inverted cup, and you can see it right here, Jay. And tell me if you agree. Tell me if you agree, cause I want to make sure everything's correct. Everybody's in. So let me go back to a 5-minute time frame. Let me go back, minimize it a little bit. Minimize it. Let me scroll over a little bit. Scroll over. Look right here, boss. Look, you got an inverted cup and handle pattern from from not Mondays, but we had this little bounce. That was like Sunday. You had a Sunday bounce right at 56. Cause you remember, guys, I called out that possible down, that possible gap down. You remember I called out the gap down, and then right here we got that bounce right at 56. But look right here, it looks like an inverted cup that could still be forming. So that's why I want to see if that push is going to be temporary, and then we're going to go back down. Fall back right back underneath that 670s and still go back down this way. So that's why I want to see if that push is going to hold, or we're going to fall right back down and continue. Yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah, you see what I mean? It looked like an inverted cup and handle. So that's why I want to see if that push was just temporary, and then we're going to continue back on down. So I want to see if it's going to hold and a seller's going to come in and pull back down. Now, if they come back in, we need to fall back underneath the 670s, back down to the 668s, down to the 666. Because your true bottoms isn't all the way till back down, back this way. Back this way right here, boss. The 664s, back down to the 656. Why the 664s? I'll go into my hourly time frame real quick, and you can clearly see back down toward the downside. I mean, even still on the 1 hour time frame, it still looked like an inverted cup. Like that push really didn't do nothing, to be honest. That looked like it was a trap. It looked like it was another bull trap setting up, because they didn't hold. They went right up to it, and look at that upper shadow, right back on down underneath the 670s. So that was a fake out. That was a fake out. Because I mean, look where your true bottoms are at right here, Jay. Look right here, 664.50. And if you go back a little bit, you had a bounce right there where it acted as support and resistance. Right here. 664.50, where it acted as resistance at one point, and then when you got back on top of it, it acted as support at one point. So to me, that's going to be one pullback area, and then you got the true bottoms back down towards the 650s. So we go back this way. I mean, look at this. This looks like a big engulfing cup and handle pattern, where it looked like they just faked those buyers out, trapped them, fell right back underneath 670, where they could continue on down. So that still looked like an inverted cup. So that looked, because I was wondering where that spike came from, because when I see a random spike, I'm like, normally they don't hold. And look at that. That was another trap. Look at that, boss. Look at this. They trapped them. It was another bull trap. I mean, because there was no reason to push. It wasn't nothing to push it. It was, nothing being said by the president, no earnings, no economics. It was just a random push. And all they did was trap them again. All they did was trap the buyers all over again. It was a huge trap. It was a huge setup. Because look what you did. You fell right back underneath 670. That was a trap waiting to happen. That was a huge trap waiting to happen. Yeah. Tesla, the area that I definitely want to see us fall back underneath, boss, is going to be that 97.50. 97.50. Because if we can fall back underneath 97.50, then we have room to fall right back down to 395. The next key level that I am anticipating on Tesla is going to be down towards 92.50. So I want to see us fall back underneath 97.50 right here. Fall back underneath that, because we want to turn that bad boy back into resistance, and then get that continuation fade back down to 95. So I want to see us go up. We already went up. So basically from this point on, I want to see a green to red move. As we held 395, we ran on up. We broke above 97.50 towards that 98-ish area. So what I want to see now from this point is a reversal. I want to see a movement right back down to the downside. I want to see it go from buyers to now sellers. That's what I want to see. So the area I'm definitely anticipating is 397.50. We can get that close underneath, then we continue our way on down. Oh, no. I think you did push. I think you did post it. I did see that in Discord. I did see that because you did mention that. I think you were telling, I think Primo, if I'm not mistaken. I think you were telling Primo about it. Let me go back to, I did remember seeing that. You did, where was it at, boss? I did see that. Yeah, okay, right here. Yep. Because I mean, yep, you told Primo. Yep, keep your eyes on the USO to the. Yep, you did say that. I remember seeing it. Boss. I had messed myself up. I was in the wrong damn lobby. I wasn't focused. I wasn't thinking. I was in the general chat posting. And I forgot to go back to stock related. That was my fault. That's why I had to go back and repost everything. I got caught up not paying attention. But I did see your message. I did see that. Shout out to you for alerting that. Appreciate you, boss. I did see that. So what I want to see, look like we're starting to come back on down, Jay. So what I want to see on Tesla, I want to see it fall right back underneath 97.50. Yeah, I mean, well, no, well, I'm gonna tell you why I do that. I'll tell you why I do it because I bounce from one Discord to the next, and I get so confused because I'll go to mines because I go between the stock related, news, economics, earnings, and I'll be thinking I'm on mines because mines only has I focus on it. What's my main one? I think mines is it general. See, mines is general. Mines in general. So that's why I got so caught up on that. Mines is in general, but if you go to Primo and them's, theirs is stock related. So that's why I got caught up. I got confused. I thought I was in mine for some reason. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Hey man, play a slip up. Play a slip up. But as far as SPY, guys, if you're still on the short side, we want to stay underneath 670. And we want to get that fade back on down. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I got confused. Cause again, my Discord is general, but theirs is stock related, and I got caught up. All my fault. But Jay, what you trading, boss? What are you looking at? Are you trading SPY? Or are you trading Tesla? I was looking at Tesla. I did a quick scalp on it earlier. I scalped from 397.50 all the way down to 395. So that's why I want to see another 397.50 crack, because I want to see can we go for a stronger pullback this time. Once we fall back underneath 397.50, I want to utilize that price point back down to 395, and then from 395, I want to see that continuation sell off to 392.50. Oh, USO. I'm sorry. Yeah, you did say that. Yeah. So right now, I mean, we just want to get this continuation fade. So 670 couldn't hold. Right back on down. Now we want to crack underneath that 88.50. If we're going for this continuation fade, we want to crack right back underneath. We want to take every floor away from these buyers. 666. Yeah. And I still got that too. My leverage is right here. 666. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. So that's why I said we need to get that fade right back underneath 68.50, and then get that fade back on down. Because I still think that we could see 66 if those sellers gonna give us that fade on down. Because again, we don't want those buys creating anything. But the reason why I'm still not keyed in on the long side, because to me the market is still weak. I don't think none of this is gonna hold. Yeah, so that's why I'm waiting too. I'm just waiting on it. I don't think none of this is gonna hold. I think we're gonna start to fade our way back down in due time. I think it's gonna fade back down because the market itself is just not strong. I mean, not yet. I mean, they could gear up next week as the FOMC meeting comes out Wednesday, but right now the market is just. And then we got more data coming out tomorrow. We got GDP, durable goods, and I think personal income coming out tomorrow. Let me go to it real quick. Yep, tomorrow we got durable goods, GDP, yep, personal income and outlays. Then at 10 o'clock we got consumer sentiments, and then JOLTS at 10. So we got 8:30 news, 8:30 economics, and 10 o'clock. So we're going to have some more crucial data coming out tomorrow. So I just want to see this further fade, because I don't think it's going to hold. I ain't going to lie, I think this is going to fade some more. I'm just waiting for us to fall back underneath our main areas. SPY needs us to fall back underneath that 68.50. Tesla needs to fall back underneath that 97.50. Because I'm still short buyers right now. For the moment. I'm still short buyers. So I want to see as lunch hours rolls in, and we're going to get that lunch hour fade. Because this bad boy cannot hold. 670 still holding up a strong resistance. Now I want to see that fade back down to the 668, 666, where we'll now get a further fade. Even harder pullback. That's what I want to see. Because like I said, even if you go to the 1 hour time frame, that candle didn't hold. I mean, look at this. That still looks weak. That still representing bearishness. And no strong candles yet. No strong green candles. See? Upper shadow. I just want to see this candle come back down this way. Because, I mean, this bad boy look like it's still setting up for a possible downtrend that could occur in due time. I'm just waiting on it. The only way I'll be convinced to go back on the long side if buyers get back above those key levels from yesterday. Let me go. That was 73.50, 74. Back in this range here. If they get it back above 73.50s, 74.50s, then I'll be convinced to go back longs. Basically, find our way back in this range again. In this range. If if buyers can find their way back into this bad boy, then I'll be convinced. But other than that, I'm still leaning short. I'm still leaning short side. Cause you just fell out of this range. They tried to stay in it yesterday. You rotated in between 73.50s up towards the 78s, 80s. You fell out of that range. Still curling on down, and you still are in this downtrend setup. Still in this huge downtrend setup. We still have yet to break. I mean, look at this, guys. We've been in this downtrend setup for 3 days now? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And look at this, guys. Still downtrending. So that's why I'm not convinced that longs are stepping in right now. Not yet. I still think it's weak. So that's just my opinion. Still think it's weak. Still think it's weak. So now I'm doing is waiting on sellers to see when they're gonna start blocking these buyers. Just waiting on that confirmation. Waiting on confirmation, J-Dub. Just waiting on it, boss. To see, especially underneath 670. They can hold 670 down. They're gonna definitely come in more aggressive soon. But sellers gonna definitely come in aggressive. I'm just waiting on it. Just waiting it out. I want to see some engulfing red candles coming in soon. When we start to fall right back down this way. Same thing with Tesla. Waiting on that fade. Now with Tesla, how far can we pull back on that one? The areas I was looking at this morning was what was it at on Tesla? What was it at? What was those low areas on Tesla? Let me go back a little bit. Low key areas. Wait, what the hell am I trying at? What the funk? Oh, I'm about to say what the hell? All right, here we go. I was wondering where it was at. All right. I mean, and look at this. And look, Jay, look. Even on Tesla, you done fell back underneath this downtrend. This on the 1 hour time frame. And look at that. Look like you have a bear flag setting up. You're underneath the 200-day moving average. That bad boy look like a bear flag setting up. That look like a bear flag. Where it look like more downside could be coming. So, yeah, I think we got more downside coming. Because all your true bottoms is all the way back down this way. All the way back down towards the 87.50s, where it looked like you got room to still fall down this way, back down towards 395s, 392s, 390s, back down all the way back down to the 80s. Because this is giving off a bear flag pattern on Tesla. That looked like more downside could be coming, and you fell back underneath that downtrend. They tried to break out yesterday. They tried to hold, then post-market, pre-market today, you gotta dump right back into this downtrend. Look at that. They could even hold above the downtrend. They can't hold. It's still weak. Even though Tesla's in. I mean, look right here, guys. They tried to go for a strong breakout. Ran up as high as 415. Couldn't hold. Fell right back down underneath the 410s, 45s, 400s. Now back into the 3s. Look at this. Back into this downtrend. Right back up. Because what should have happened, they should have held. They should have been able to hold if the buyers had it. But look right here. You fell right back in this downtrend. That's still weak. So that's why I'm still leaning short. Because y'all back underneath the 200-day moving average, this yellow trend line, or this yellow indicator. Guys, this to me is still bearish. So I'm just waiting it out. And look at this. Bam. Spot. Told you. Trap. Weakness. Waiting on those sellers. Weakness. So guys, we want to do is fall back underneath that 88.50 where we can continue on down toward the downside. So we want to fall back, and I set my alert for you guys at 88.50. This is what we want to fall back underneath, 88.50. I'll put 84. 84. I'm sorry, 68. Oops, my bad, guys. Ignore that. I set that up wrong. My fault. Below. Yes, here we go. Let me reset this again. Alright, bow. So we want to fall right back underneath 84.50s, back this way. I want to see us come out of this little range, out of this little chop zone, and then start to fall back down. So let's see, as we observing this, where are the tops? 670s. 670s, we want to keep them blocked at 670s. Want to block them out at 670. So it looked like two specific areas. So you want to keep those, prevent those buys from breaking out. So let me set up another one, because you're gonna have like two late areas like right here, like right in this little section. So let me make another one right at 670s. Should make it like almost like a little double wall. Almost like a little double wall, like right here. See that? Like a little double wall. 670, 669. You see? 670s can hold. 669 level here can, I mean, right there, that's holding up as resistance, and look like they're starting to create a lower high build. Look like they're slowly trying to create a lower high build. So the minute we fall underneath that VWAP, so that's what we need for sure. If we can crack that VWAP, go for that reversal back down. So let's see, can we get this VWAP pullback? We need to get a VWAP crack. I'm also still watching VIX. I'm still watching VIX. Because what I'm hoping that, what we can avoid is a bull flag pattern. Because you got an engulfing green candle, and you do have a flag. I'm trying to see, can it avoid going for a breakout. I want to keep them underneath, because I'm still short buys right now for the moment. I'm still short buys. That's why I want to see if these traps is gonna work right here. Because I know they got a possible advantage, or to try to go for a bull flag, but I want them to fail. I want them to fall right back underneath that VWAP. I want them to fall right back down to that 68.50. I do not want them to commence on this bull flag pattern, because I'm still short buys. I just want to see. I'm just waiting on confirmation. Waiting on confirmation. I don't want them to break out. Let me see. Come on, Bob. Come on, sellers. Keep blocking them. Keep blocking them. Block them. Block them. Block them. Block them. Block them. Block them. Right here. Block them. Block them. Because I want to see that reversal. I want to see that reversal. Now, if buyers have it, they're going to try to go off of this bull flag pattern. I'm going to say it right now. They're going to try to see. They're going to try to go off this bull flag pattern. They're going to try to. Because I still want some more downside. I ain't going to lie to you. I was enjoying that short today. I want to continue it on down. I would definitely want to continue. So right now, you see the sellers are trying to block. They're trying to block them. We want to keep them underneath. If sellers have control. If the sellers can overpower the buyers, they should be trying to stop her from underneath that 670 and this little secondary area right here around 669, 66 right here. These are your two areas that sellers should be trying to utilize. Right here, if they got enough sellers to hold them. I'm just waiting on confirmation. I ain't chasing nothing. I'm just waiting on confirmation right here. I just want to see, can sellers succeed. Right here, guys. I'm gonna highlight it right here. That's gonna be like a little supply zone right here. I'm gonna draw it out. That's the area that, if you are short buys, that's the area you want to protect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, boom, and done, and done. Right here. This is your little supply zone right here. This is your little area you want to protect right here, sellers. And so far, so good. So far, so good. They blocking them. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Now bring them underneath that VWAP on down. Don't give them a reason to push. Cause I mean, again, I want a short still. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's time for longs just yet. Well, so far from what I'm seeing. The only way they can convince me, they get back above 670s, back above those 673s, basically back in that range from yesterday. If they get back in that range, then I'll be like, okay. If they can find their way, miraculously find their way to go back this way into that range, I'll be convinced. If they got enough buying strength to squeeze here, then I have to change my thought process. I have to change it. I have to. I can't go against the grain. Because they could. If those buyers see what I see a bull flag pattern set up. They could try to go, initiate on. Because right here you got a huge engulfing green candle. Then you got a flag right here. So I guess they see what I see. So I guess they'll try to go off on it. I see it right there. You got this little pole and you got a flag right here. Got like a little flag pattern setting up. I ain't gonna lie, I was having fun on the downside. I was having fun. I was having fun on the downside, but if they reversing, I have to go with it. But I gotta get confirmation. Because let's just see who gonna actually have control today. I mean, so far, sellers have control because, since 9:30, been pulling back. But let's see if buyers gonna actually step in and reverse. I want to see if they're gonna actually step in and reverse completely. Starting off with 670. 670, and then some slowly maneuver their way back this way. I just want to see if they have enough buying strength today to do it. To see if this is not going to be a trap, a bull trap. Well, it look like it's running up, but then they're getting trapped like right here. So I'm just trying to confirm it. I'm just trying to confirm it, guys. I'm just trying to confirm. That's all I'm doing. I'm watching this level here to see if they're going to try to push their way through. I mean, I do see the 9 MA slowly moving up. It's like they're trying to create a little squeeze. I see what they're doing. I see what the buyers are trying to do. They're trying to create an indicator squeeze. I see exactly what they're doing. I see it slowly. Yep, and there go. They're initiating right off that bull flag pattern, guys. Bull flag pattern. So they saw it. They saw it. They saw it. Yep, there it is. They go to bull flag pattern push. I mean, I can still go long, but man, I ain't gonna lie, I was having fun on the short side. I ain't gonna lie, I was having fun with that one. I was having some fun. I was having a little bit of fun. So it looks like they're gonna try to squeeze their way up towards that 200-day moving average. Try to. That's gonna be around 671. But let's see though. But. There's a huge but. Huge B on that. Question is, even though they push it back to the upside, can they successfully break out of that downtrend setup? And that's up here. Even though they're pushing up, can they actually break and reverse? Or will this be another trap up here? You remember they tried yesterday and they failed. Remember that. Where was that yesterday? Look right here. They tried to break out of this downtrend setup. They ran up as high as 680s, and what happened? Got rejected. You came right back underneath that downtrend and the 200-day moving average. Then they tried to rebound again off of 676 up towards the 7850. They got rejected once again, fell underneath that trend line and the 200-day moving average, creating a what? Downtrend continuation. So question is, even if they trying to push their way back on up, do they have enough buyers to break out of this downtrend that we've been in for damn near, 3 days? Or is this a trap where we will see some more downside coming? So that's the $1 million question. See, that's my main focus. Are they going to really reverse and push and actually break out of this downtrend finally? Or is this nothing but a trap and we actually have sellers setting these buyers up and pulling back down? That's what I'm just trying to confirm right here. Who has more leverage? Buyers or sellers? So right now, here goes sellers again, trapping these buyers. Look at that. Look at this. Double topping. Double topping. See that? See, that's all I'm trying to do is get confirmation. That's it. Who's really in control right now? Sellers are coming in aggressive. Red candle. They still block those buyers at what price point? 670s. So all I'm doing, guys, is just trying to make sure if I was to switch over, I'm not running into a bull trap. So that's why I'm still keeping my mind short buyers still. That's just like I told you guys. I said I'm still short buyers, which is why I color-coded this supply zone to see if sellers are going to still block them. And look what happened. So think about how many traders got caught that wasn't paying attention to that. James, BP. Look at that trap. Bam! I knew it. I was waiting on confirmation. Confirmation. Bull trap. Trapped them again. Look at this trap. Ooh! Look how many buyers tried to jump, possibly thought they was going to jump in thinking they're going to the moon and got caught. See? That's why confirmation matters. Confirmation matters. That's why I color-coded this, guys, because that was their supply zone. To see if those sellers going to hold, and all they did was create a huge bull trap and yanked them right under the price point that we wanted. My alert just went off at what price point? 668.50. Trapped them. That's why you gotta stick to your game plans, baby. Stick to the game plans, cause look how many calls got trapped just now. Look how many calls just got trapped on that. That's why I told you. Confirmation matters. Man, imagine how many buyers was buying in up here. Talking about, oh man, we about to go up to the moon. Got trapped right there. And I drew it out for you guys. Didn't I draw out the supply zone to see if those sellers were gonna hold? Remember I told you to watch these two specific prices. 670, 669.66, and what level that we needed to get back underneath? 668.50. We are underneath that, creating a huge, massive trap. A huge trap. I told y'all. Confirmation matter. I told you I was waiting. I wouldn't get caught up in that. I was waiting and being patient. Being patient to see if that was going to actually break through, or was that a trick, or was that a trap for those buyers? And lo and behold, who got trapped? Those longs, those calls, and I know they running. I know they shitting on themselves right now. Woo! That's why you got to win on confirmation, guys. Because now what we have? A bear flag pattern now. Because now, what is going to be resistance as you go back up? If we do get a bounce back up, 68.50. What is our intended target on down? 66. Confirmation matters. Confirmation matters. That's why you got to be patient. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Better stick to the rivers and lakes that you used to. Shout out to TLC. Shout out to TLC. So you got to have fun with it, man. But you also got to do your research. Because imagine how many people didn't do that research. Imagine how many people that jumped in right here thinking it was going up. And all this was a huge trap. Double top. Supply zone. Right here. Think about it, guys. If I didn't do my research, why the hell would I mark it off red? Why would I mark these areas out that can hold up as resistance? So imagine all these people that got caught and trapped back on down. Confirmation works, baby. Confirmation matters. Do your homework. Is somebody at my door? Got my alert, my alarm, somebody at my door? Just looking at my camera, just trying to see if I see anybody. I don't see anybody. No? Huh. Must have been the wind. The wind probably hit the sensor on my camera. And what do you have now, guys? Bear flag. All about doing what? Being patient and waiting on. James, y'all agree, boss? BP, y'all agree? Confirmation. Confirmation, baby. Confirmation matters. And there you go. Got the rejection, 670s, back on down. 668.50s, back on down. So, told you confirmation matters. Confirmation. Gotta be patient. Got out at 11. Wait, you say 11:30? Wait, you got the put, right? You got the put, Jay? I told y'all to watch. That's why I had this level right here. I wouldn't run into that trap. Hell to the nah. You ain't trapping me. I ain't boo-boo the fool. That's why I do my homework. I do my homework to make sure I don't get caught in nothing. To make sure I'm on top of it. Because now, what do you have, guys? A bear flag pattern. And what also did I tell you guys to watch out for? Watch VIX 2550 and watch that 200-day moving average to see if we're going to see a what? Red to green move. Did I lie to y'all? Didn't I say that those bottoms was going to be equivalent to an area on SPY? I said those bottoms are going to be equivalent to SPY's resistance. I want everybody to be prepared for what could happen. I told y'all. Nice red to green. Green to red. Look at that. Went up. As quick as you went up, came right back down. I told you, man, you got to pay close attention to details. Pay close attention. And then, like I said, the market still looked weak. That's why I wasn't convinced that the market was strong. Everything's still in the red. Man, hell no. I don't see no blue chips in the green, indicating no bullishness. That is bearish. That's why I wasn't switching my mindset over. I told you what confirmation I was waiting on if I wanted to go upside. 73.50, 74s, back on up. We ain't nowhere near that. Because first and foremost, what did I tell you guys about the whole numbers? Every whole numbers act as a natural support and resistance. What whole number are you underneath right now? 670s. Keep that in mind. Because now that's going to work in the bear's favor. Because now they can trap buyers and pull them back down into the 60s. I told you, man. You just got to be patient and let it set up. Let it set up. Let it set up. Because now you're underneath where now? 68.50. So now let's see where is the flag going to commence. You already got the engulfing green candle. Engulfing red candle. But let's see if the flag is going to commence. Let's see. Let's see. Sellers need to go right back, need to take them out, come right back underneath 68.50 and go for that further pull back down. Let's see which flag is going to win, because obviously the bull flag failed. So let's see, can the bear flag succeed? Let's see. Which one is going to succeed? I'm still leaning short. I'm just going to be honest. I'm still leaning on the short side. Because you fell back underneath the VWAP. I'm still leaning short, guys. Still leaning short. I still think that bad boy has room to still fall down towards that 66. Because everybody thought I was lying yesterday when I told everybody about 72 to 70. Everybody thought I was going crazy. And then what did we do? We hit that 72-70, didn't we? And I posted it in Discord. Where was it at? I posted it proudly. Where was it at when I confirmed it? Where did I post it at? Oh, I think it's right here. Bam. 72. Even though we didn't get it in intraday, we got it where? Post market. So I told y'all, once you crack that 73.50, look for that possible pullback down towards 72s, down into the 70s. And I mean, it hit my numbers damn near right on the point. 72s, right down to the 670s, and then you got a little bounce back up. But I did alert it. I did alert that proudly. And I said it right here. SPY, all alerts, 672, 670s has been completed. And if y'all don't believe me, you can run back my live from yesterday and say I ain't call that. Tell me I'm lying. Call me a liar, y'all. Call me a liar and say I'm lying. But let's see, guys. Here we go. Bouncing back up. So this is a little range that we in. We in a little range. Let's see though who's gonna win this one. Boy, this choppy. This choppiness. This is your little range. It's the range. Keep it on watch. Remember, sellers keep buys underneath 70s, underneath the 670s. Buys are trying to hold the 670 level. I still want to see another trap. Let me see. I'm still leaning short. We'll see though. We'll see. Cause buys are trying to, but we'll see. Cause I'm still short buys right now. I'm still short buys. Cause I think this is nothing but trap still. Cause they're gonna have to go on an aggressive push. We're gonna have to see a huge engulfing green candle blow past 670s. Cause they gotta get back above the 670s. Cause you gotta get back in that range if you want to move your way back up. 670s, 672s, 674s. Let's see. Cause buys are trying to go back up again. So let's see. They're trying. Boy, they trapping back and forth. They're trapping sellers. They're trapping sellers and trapping buyers. You're going back and forth, trapping. Jade, why you didn't chase it? Cause we ain't get the full candle countdown yet. You know me. I gotta get that confirmation. 1 candle, 2 candles, 3 candles. Cause I want to make sure that the momentum is continuing. Cause normally if the momentum continues, you get consecutive candles, whether it's red candles or whether it's green candles. That's what I like to see. I like to see consecutive, not choppiness. I don't like to see red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, like Christmas colors. I like to see consecutive. I mean, think about it. Just kind of like what you got on Tesla. Red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle, followed by what? Green candle, green candle, green candle. You see the momentum change? You see the momentum? You had more sellers, then you went to buyers. See how easy that is to read that? And then when you start to see the mixture, what is that? Consolidation. Because the market is still trying to figure out which way it wants to truly go. So think about it. Right here, we're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, man, why does my thing keep going off? It got to be the wind blowing, hitting my sensors, because it keeps alerting me, but I don't see nobody. All right, here we go. Is this going to be another failure? Breakout failure on the long side. Is this going to be, are they getting trapped again? Or will they break through? Let's see. All we're doing is waiting on confirmation, guys. Will they successfully break through, or is this another trap? They tried to run back up to where? 670 once again, upper shadow. Sellers are coming in, trying to hold them down. See what buyers we need to do. They need to create a possible 3 candle play. You already got 2 green candles so far. We need to get a 3rd candle, and that 3rd candle needs to break above 670. Because they need to follow through. Because other than that, it's going to be trapping. It's going to be trap. Because if y'all think about it, you got a nice push, but it didn't follow through. You got a nice pull, but you didn't follow through. It's no consecutives. It's just choppiness. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's no consecutives yet. It's no real true momentum. Because again, if buyers have it, we need to see consecutive green candles. We already got 2. We need to see a 3rd green candle. Which that 3rd green candle should be pushing you above 670. But let's see if this is not going to be a trap again. What we got left on this counter? 1 minute? About 20 seconds. 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Because I know what buyers are trying to do. See, buyers are trying to get up. First, they're trying to get on top of this 69, 66. So they can get that next candle to hold on top of this and go for a continuation push. I already know what they're trying to do. But I don't, right now, you're still getting stuff right underneath here. Well, cause watch, you're going to gap up right underneath 66, right here. Watch. Bam, see how they try to close right on top of it. See that? See how slick they was with it? See how they closed it right in time, right on top of it? They closed right in time on top of it. So let's see. Let's see if buyers gonna have it versus sellers. Again, buyers, we need to see that third candle push above 670s back this way. That'll be a third candle push. Let's see if buyers have it. Let's see if that buying momentum is gonna continue. We should see a third green candle coming in. They should be breaking right above 70. If those buyers are gonna push, should be a third candle up above 670. Because now they should be flipping the script. They should be now turning 670 into possible support. They should be breaking out of this trap and now basically flipping it. Going from a bull trap now to a bear trap. See? Third candle. See that? 1, 2, 3. So you should remember, you got to start, you got to continue, and you got to finish in. As I told you, if those buyers have it, they're going to try to aim for that 200-day moving average. Third candle right now is holding. So right now, buyers have it. Buyers have it. Because buyers finally got that push above 670. They done broke through that. They done broke through that little area. They finally got the squeeze. You finally see your true momentum where we're going. 1, 2, 3 consecutive candles. As I told you, that third candle should be blowing right through 670s towards the upside, and you pulling up towards that 200-day moving average. There you go. There you go. There you go. So all you do, guys, is read your candles. Read your candles. Just read them. Count them. Right up toward the 200-day moving average, right around 671. But like I said, the question is, even though we're pushing up, are we going to actually get that breakout out of this downtrend? Are we going to really break? So let's see. Let's see what's about to happen. Because we want to continue up. We want to break through the 200-day moving average. We want to break through that downtrend and finally get out of this 3-day downtrend setup. Excuse me, 3-day downtrend setup. So let's see. Can we finally re-break out of this downtrend up? Let's see. So that means that VIX needs to crack below 2550 and fall back down this way. All I was doing was just waiting on confirmation, man. Because, I mean, we had to see. Because they was trapping each other. You have sellers trapping the buyers at 70s. You got buyers trapping the sellers at 67. But that's how you avoid traps. And that's how you avoid not, putting yourself on the wrong side of momentum. That's why your prices matter. You got to pay close attention to your price points. It's not just about looking at candles. You got to understand where your candles are moving, what price points is moving around. And you got to remember, every whole number is going to act as a natural support, natural resistance. Now at this time, your buyers have broken above what? 670. So they have a little bit of leverage right here because now they can reverse that on the sellers. Because as long as they stay above 670s, now they can create possible pullback failure, pullback failure, pullback failure, where sellers will try to take out these price points, but now that buyers on top of it, they could try to set up a trap. If the possibility, they could be now set up a bear trap instead of a bull trap, because you got back above what price point? 670s. Now the buyers have flipped the script. Now they flipped it. We got about how many minutes left to the candle close? To about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And we gotta remember, guys, today right now is lunch hours, because this is lunch hour volume, lunch hour volatility, lunch hour volatility. So the question is, can we stay above 670 for the first half of the market as the second half rolls in, or will we find our way back below 670? Right now we're above it. We're above 670 at this time. We're above that price point, but we know we got some more overhead resistance right above our head. You already know this. Yesterday level, what was it? 673. 50, 674, 50. And not to mention back underneath 672. Because remember, that was the areas we pulled down in post market. 672s down to the 670s. Don't forget about that. See upper shadow. See, ran right towards that trend line, right towards that trend line. See that? Look at that strong pullback. Look at this. Look. That's why I told you, watch that trend line and see if it was gonna break through or get trapped. And look like that third candle is not following all the way through. Let's see. What we got left? 13 seconds. Look, let's see if they're gonna fall right back underneath 670. Let's see if this wasn't a huge bull. Ooh, trapped them. They trapped them. Those sellers did it. Sellers trapped them. God, they trapped them. Ran up towards that trend line, 200. That third candle cannot finish. Remember, you got a starter, you got a continual, and you have a finisher. That third candle could not stay above what price point? 670. It couldn't hold. Look what those sellers did. Those sellers pushed them bad boys right back on down. And I told you guys, don't take your eyes off of that downtrend. I told you, don't take your eyes off that downtrend. Ran on up, downtrend 200-day moving average. They trapped them again. What did they do? Pull back. You just gotta read the room. That's why I'm just waiting. I told you, I wait on confirmation. Because I already know they setting up traps like crazy, but I'm still bearish. I'm still leaning toward the bear side. That was a huge, massive bull trap. Bull trap. And notice, guys, what did you fall back underneath? 670. 670. Because that third candle could not finish. Because what needed to happen was that third candle needed to close at least above that 200-day moving average, above that 671, where the next candle could, get the continuation push. But look what happened. Sellers came in, trapped them, right back underneath what price point? 670. And then there go you flush. Finally. Tesla back underneath where? 398.96. And what's the next key level we need to take out? I'm still waiting on that 97.50. From 97.50, we can get a further pull back down to what price point? 395. But now y'all see how to avoid traps and everything in that nature. All you do is watch those price points. Watch indicators. Downtrend setup, still hold up as resistance. 200-day moving average, still holding up as resistance. And you fell underneath your main resistance, which is 670, your what? Supply zone. So that means now that price point belongs back to who? The shorts / the bears. Because think about it. Now you back underneath. Fake them out. Fake out, breakout. Right back underneath 670s. And there you go. But you see how I just took my time? I didn't chase. I didn't jump into anything. All I did was do what? Count my candles up. 1, 2, 3. Said what we needed. We need to stay above 670s. Go for that push. I told you we was going to possibly see a push up towards the 200-day moving average. But also the main thing I was watching was that downtrend. We didn't get a downtrend breakout. That third candle should have been leading that next candle coming after that. It should have been 4 candles up. That third candle here should have closed above that 200-day moving average, because now you can turn the 200-day moving average into support. Because now you're crossing from the bearish side of that 200-day moving average now to the bullish side. But look what happened. We couldn't hold. Ran up to that 200-day moving average, right back down into the bearish territory. And then to also put a nail in the coffin, what did you fall back underneath? 670. So, trap, man. That's crazy to see those traps, though. But you just got to read those prices. You got to understand your setups. That's why you think I'm always telling you guys pay close attention to details. Watch a downtrend. Watch a 200-day moving average. Make sure we stay on top of a certain price point to see can we reverse finally. They tried. Failed. And still have more sellers than buyers because you fell right back underneath where? 670. And that should start to commence the possible sell-off. So more sellers could be stepping in. So now we finally could be getting the sell-off completely now. Because we should be going right back underneath this 68.50. 68.50. That candle should be closing underneath 68.50. If sellers have it, we will continue underneath 68.50 back down this way. So we should be trying to go for a close underneath this line right here. That's what we should be seeing. Because we want to come out of this range. We want to come out of this range because, again, we want to just continue on down. We want to get a continuation sell-off. Without all the channels and all the choppiness, we want to just continue on down for the rest of the market. For the rest of the half. See, that first half was supposed to close up to help the second half out. You already know 1 to 4. But that we didn't get that completion. We didn't hold. Wound up getting a huge trap. And then wind up going right back on down. But what price point I never took my eyes off on, guys? 670. 670. 670. I never took my eyes off it. And guys, that's another thing. Always watch your main price points. That's why. Because I'm not saying this to say to be mean. That's why sometimes it irks my nerves when some people does hit me up. May J, what about we fall to 670.13? What about we fall to 670.20? Like all these little small. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't give a shit about those little increments. That don't mean shit to me. Because that means that's not a powerful level that's gonna hold. It's gonna be a temporary area. And I'm looking for the bigger picture. I'm looking at whole numbers. I'm looking at half numbers and so forth. Because you're falling back down towards where? 68.50, which is where? A $half mark. Because from 68.50 was below that. 68 itself. Because you're going from a $half mark to a whole dollar. That's what I focus on. Because think about it. If I'm lying, why the market reacts off of it then? If I'm lying. Look on how the market reacts. Whole dollar, $half. I don't focus on the middle parts of that crap. I don't. I focus on half numbers, whole numbers. Point blank. Wholes and halves. So, we crack 68.50. We already know we have room to fall back down to where? 68, whole number. And then from 68, you got room to fall down to where? 67.50. Half number. Then 67.50, you fall back down to where? Your whole number. Right here where you had a bounce of where? 67, whole number. Come on, man. Why would I lie to y'all? Y'all know I'm always trying to put y'all on everything, so y'all stop overthinking, stop overcomplicating things, stop doing too much. It's not, like I said, don't make the market difficult. Don't make the market difficult. Make it as easy as possible. Easy as possible. Because again, the main price point that we needed to stay above was what? After that push just now, 670s. Because you want to go from the 660s now into a new price bracket of 670. Every whole number acts as support and resistance. Now, had we would have held on 670s, yes, we can focus on the price increments within 670s. 671, 672, 673, 674, and y'all get the gist of it. But the fact is, you fell back underneath 670. Now that bad boy turns back into what? Resistance. Because that means now, even if buyers do attempt to go back up and retest, where will your sellers be sitting at? Right around the 669 to where? 670. Mainly 670. Because that's your whole number. 670s. So pay close attention to details. Don't overcomplicate anything. Take your time. Y'all got this, man. If I can do this, y'all can do it. And now, how do I know all of these things? How I'm so good with this? Because I stayed within that group. Because SPY, I understand the personality to it. Like I tell you guys, every stock, every ETF, all of these companies has a personality. You just have to figure out how it moves. We know 9 times out of 10, with Tesla, sometimes we move by $5 increments. On a normal basis, SPY likes to move by $2 increments. Same thing with Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, and those they like to normally move by $2 increments. They do. At least I'm being honest with y'all. Now on a good day, FOMC meetings, CPI datas, GDPs, things like that, we may see a little bit more push or more drops. But on a normal basis, when nothing is, stepping in, as far as anything, intervening, as far as, Donald Trump not saying anything, any other economics, it normally just moves on it just kind of has this little slow movement to it. It just has like a little rhythm to it. So right now we're still ranging. See that? Right now we're still ranging. We're just still waiting on this volatility. Yes, we got to dump on down, but we still anticipating these traps. We still anticipating to see sellers still trap buyers and pull back down. Because I'm still anticipating consecutive candles. We tried it on the long side. We went 1, 2, 3 green candles up, but that third candle couldn't hold. We wound up running up towards 671, right towards the VWAP and the trend line. Not VWAP, I'm sorry, 200-day moving average in that trend line. Could not hold. Sellers came in, and look at that selling pressure on that candle alone. Huge upper shadow, and then back down underneath what price point? 670. All I did was count candles. Count my candles and also to see the strength of that last candle if it was going to hold. If we would have had more buying strength, that third candle should have been solid. That third candle should have closed up. It showed weakness. Look at this. It showed you where the sellers were located. Look at the seller pressure and pushed it right back down. And right now, we're still in the range, slowly still in this range. So let's see how we're gonna come out of this one. What are they trying to do? I mean, we know buyers, you gotta get back above 670, point blank. We know sellers, we gotta crack that 670 in order for us to get that 66 completion. So right now we're just ranging, guys. I mean, you can clearly see it ranging, but see, buyers are trying to hold an uptrend, but again, it's just don't enough buying strength right now. Especially this trap, this back and forth that just happened. This trap. Let's see if they're gonna try to attempt again. Here we go. Let's see. Can they succeed? Excuse me. Alright, watch it again. Let's see. All I'm waiting on is confirmation, man. I'm waiting on confirmation. You know, get out of this back and forth bullcrap. All I'm doing is waiting on confirmation. Now Tesla, on the other hand, you're still coasting up. I mean, Tesla's still trying to slowly coast his way up. I mean, it's a nice little setup. From 395 on up, 397.50. It just trying to slowly move his way up to 400. 400 up to that $400.90 level. I mean, it's still just slowly uptrending. Slow. But again, look on how clear the setup is. It's still nice. Clear setup, readable setup, still looking good. Yeah, even though it didn't do what I wanted it to do. I was still waiting on those pullbacks, but you know, it happens. Like I said, I mean, then you gotta understand, guys, it's lunch hours. So the volatility is gonna change. The volatility is gonna be back and forth right now. Cause I mean, I'll put it like this. What time it is right now? 12:30. So yeah, we already. The next half ain't opening up till 1 o'clock. So the first half, we already know they're trying to close. Okay, put it like this. Cause right now it's what, 12:36. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I think buyers are trying to do before 1 o'clock. Cause they got about 14 minutes. No, I lied. Not 14 minutes. 24 minutes. Buyers. I'm telling you what buyers are trying to do. Tell me if I'm wrong. Buyers are trying to get above 670 before 1 o'clock because they want that second half of the market to continue from 670 up to the upside. I guarantee that's what they're doing. They're trying to get that close above 670 before 1 o'clock. Bet 5 on it. I'll bet money on it. They're trying to. That's why they're trying to stay. They're trying to, you know, stay level, and they're trying to stay close towards that 670 as possible. They're trying to. They're trying to get that closed above 670 before 1 o'clock. Because other than that, if they can't get above 670 by 1 o'clock, because you know that's the second half of the market, 1 to 4. If we cannot get above 670 by 1 o'clock, that means that the second half of that market is going to be welcome to resistance where? 670. So that means even after this first half finish, underneath 670, and we don't get a breakout, the next half of the market is going to be welcome where? At 670. Where that can hold up still as a trap, and in due time go for an even harder pull. Now, if they successfully get on top of 670 by 1 o'clock, then that could help the next half of the market continue its way up. You got about 23 minutes. So, but you see how they're trying to stay as close to it as possible. They're trying to maintain it. They're trying to maintain it. They're trying to get on top of that price point before 1 o'clock. I see what they're doing. I see exactly what the buyers are doing. See that? Look, see how they slowly trying to get on top of it before 1 o'clock? So for the second half of the market, they'll have some type of leeway or some type of way to move their way back up towards those upsides. And plus, you'll be back in the 670 range. But right now, you're not. Where you at? You're underneath 669. I mean, 670 itself. So I see what they're doing. They're trying to use 669.50, and then they're trying to go for a 50-cent push up towards 670. I see exactly what they're doing. I see exactly what they're doing. I'm still watching Tesla. Tesla's still on this uptrend, trying to go up towards that $100.90 level we just talked about. What's the next key level? If they do go for a push on Tesla, that'd be 4,250. Right here, where we got rejected at 4,250, right across the board. That's where that little double. That's where that little top will be at on Tesla. And it's just a slow uptrend. It's just a slow build to the upside. Watch, I'll go to it. See right here. 4,250. Will these get rejected at after that dump? 4,250. And they're slowly trying to move their way where? On Tesla? Trying to get up to 4,250. It's trying to get to that little level. And look at SPY. Trying to get above what? 670. Before 1 o'clock. Before 1 o'clock. They're trying to stay on top of it. Trying to stay on top. Trying to slowly maneuver their way on that bad boy. They was gonna find a way to it. They was gonna find a way on top of that 670. Alright, so I mean, so far, 670 holding. We got about how many minutes? Still got 20 minutes left. 20 minutes, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Would it be the next level they're gonna try to move from 670? You already know, 672. 672s, and then back in that range again from yesterday. Because they got to get back in this range if they want to move their way back the opposite way, because they got to rotate their way back in that range. Remember, ranges rotate. Remember, channel breakouts. Because you got to remember, we fell out of this range yesterday on the downside. So what buyers are trying to do is rotate their way up towards the upside. I mean, you can clearly see what they're trying to do. They're trying to find their way right back in that range again. Slowly, slowly. First, they got to start off with 670 because they got to stay on top of it. So this is what they're trying to do. See right here, this little range that we were in yesterday? You was in this little range, then you fell out underneath that green price point. Then we came underneath. See how that trend line or that price point acted as support and resistance? See right here? So that's why they need to slowly maneuver their way back on up, because they want to get back in that range. So again, instead of rotating down, they're trying to set their way where they can rotate back up. They're trying to slowly rotate their way back to the upside. So let's see. Let's see the progress. But 670 is going to be a major key. 670 is going to be a major key. If you're in on Tesla, guys, like I said, we want to get a break above that $400.90 level to get that push up towards 4,250. That'll be your next. Man, why is my alert keep going off? All right, it's 4,250. That's going to be your next and possible and target level on Tesla if the push continues. That's going to be your next intended target. 4,250. Jay, if we break 4,250, what's next? 4.5. So I'm going to set 2 alerts. I'm going to set up 2 alerts on that bad boy. Got 4,250 up to 4.5 if those buyers are trying to go for this reversal. So buyers are slowly stepping in on it. I give them that. Because we didn't fall back down. So I gotta give them that. I have to. Gotta give them that. So I'm going to put 2 alerts, guys. 4,250, 4.5. All right, let's see what SPY doing. SPY back on top yet? Are we still fighting? Yeah, look at that. See that? See how they're trying to create a third candle on top of that 670? See, they're trying to get on top of before 1 o'clock. I'm telling you, that's what they're trying to do. Because they're trying to rotate their way back in that range. They're trying to come out of this little area here. They're trying to get right back on top of 670. Trying to get this third candle to close right back on top. See? Lower shadow. Lower shadow. They're trying to get that candle to close right on top because they're trying to turn 670 back into support. Right before 1 o'clock. Like I said, I get so used to the manipulation. I can say manipulation, but the setups. I get so used to the setups on what they're doing. I get used to it. So all it is now is just confirmation to see if they're gonna follow through. Cause look what they're doing. Lower shadow from that 669.66. Buyers are trying to get back on what price point? 670, right? Because they're trying to create a third green candle up. You already got 2. You got 1, 2. Remember, you got a starter, a continual, and a finisher. That finisher should be trying to, that's what that third one, should be trying to keep you on top of 670, pushing you back that way again. It's trying to go for another 3 candle push. Another 3 candle push. Third one should be getting you back above 670. And again, all I'm doing is waiting on confirmation. Because it's like, I mean, even if you don't jump in right now, guys, there's still a lot of room to still go. Where you can still profit towards the upside. Because you still got 672s. You still got the 673.50, 674.50 where you find your way back in that range. And we know what a big boss of all, big boss resistance is, that's 676. We know this. We know this. They're just trying to slowly build their way back up to it. So just keep it on watch. See, buyers are trying to, because now you're back on top of all the indicators. 20 MA, 9 MA, VWAP, now the 50 SMA. And from that 50 SMA, what they're trying to do is let's see, can they do it though? Because I'm going to tell you what they're going to try to do. If they stay above those indicators, they're going to try to go for indicator gap fill up. They're going to utilize those 4 indicators, your 20, your 9, your VWAP, and now included the 50. And try to use that for an indicator gap fill up towards that 200-day moving average. That's what they're going to try to do. See how those indicators are working in their favor right now? 20, VWAP. And once they get back on top of that 50 SMA, which is lined up with that 669.66, now they're going to try to flip that candle back on top of that 67. Thus should be giving you a third green candle up, and you'll go for an indicator gap fill from these bad boys up to that bad boy. That's the game plan. I guarantee that's what they're trying to do. Mark my words. I'm telling you, they're going to try to, but we're going to see if they have enough buying strength to do it. Because they got to stay above what price point? 670. Now, if they, well, ooh, did we gap down? 15 minutes. Ooh, let's see. They gapped underneath. They couldn't hold it. See? That should have been a third green candle. See that? Should have been 1, 2, 3 up. See? They still falling underneath 670. They still fall underneath it. Let's see. Are they going to try to go for a huger squeeze? Let's see. But you notice how they still trying to stay around that price point. They trying to tighten it up. They're trying to tighten it up. And they trying to go for a squeeze. Because notice, higher low, higher low, higher low. They're trying to tighten it up. They're trying to slowly tighten it up. I just want to see if the buyer is gonna follow through. I mean, that's all I'm waiting on. Cause I mean, I was waiting to see if that candle was gonna be this one was gonna be a third green candle. But it's like every time that third green candle can never stay above 670. Cause right here, you had 1, 2, third green candle got above 670. What happened? Fell right back underneath 670. Then you had 1, 2, third green candle was on his way up to 670. But then what happened? You fell back underneath 670. See how powerful that 670 is? They cannot stay above 670. It's like, man, they cannot stay above it. They cannot stay above 670 to save their life. It's like every time. How many attempts has this been now? 1, 2, 3, 4th time? Yeah, that's 670, yeah. I told you, I was just waiting on confirmation. I was just waiting to see if they're going to follow through it. Every time they keep falling. They fail every time. Run up, 670, rejected. Run up, 670, rejected. Run up, got above 670 but couldn't hold. Then you fell back below 670, rejected. Run up, 670, rejected. It's like, man, it's like they cannot stay above that price point. So you can see how much weight that's holding. And right, you can tell right here, those sellers are protecting it. They're not even allowing those buyers to even try to get back above it. So all they doing now is creating another trap. I try to give the longs the benefit of the doubt. I try to. But 670, it's a beast. So, well, I'm going to still stay short buyers then. I tried to give them a chance. Numerous times. Once, twice. Thought they was going to get it here. And it fell back down. Then, right here again. Nope. 670 right across the board. I mean, it's a huge wall right here. Those sellers are not allowing them to re-break above it. So, that's a dead issue. 670 is a beast right now. That's definitely a beast. Definitely a beast. Remember I told you guys, Tesla, watch that $400.90 level, right where that 50 estimate is at. Couldn't get that breakout, so it started to pull right back down. Like I said, I definitely want to see that fall back down to 397.50, 397.50, because you already falling back underneath 400. So from 400, you want to fall back down towards that 97.50. From 97.50, you want that continuation pull back down towards 95. So you kind of want to do a huge rotation. You already rotated up from 395 up toward that $400.90 level. Now you want to get that rejection or that transition back this way. Same thing with SPY. 697, no go. Back on down. Underneath what price point? 88.50. So let's see what time it is right now. We got about 2 minutes till we close out. Watch this candle, guys. Close underneath that 88.50. We could be cracking this little trend line and actually finally going on this massive bull, this possible bull pullback. Finally, getting out of this stupid range. But watch 68.50, because now you got 1 candle, 2 candle. Now let's see, can we get a 3rd red candle, which we should be closing underneath. Because man, we just trying to come out of this range. Like finally come out of this range. So this candle should be trying to close underneath 88.50. Because we're trying to get out of this range, man. This back and forth crap is insane. See that? Came down to 68. Right back on top of 68.50. See that? We got to close. We're going to close underneath 68.50, man. Because this bad boy just back and back and forth, right around those same levels. It's like they're trying to hold the 670s and 668s. It's like it's just back and forth. It's like, good Lord, man. Will we get some complete confirmation, please? It's like we not getting no successful 3-candle bar plays at all. It's like Longs tried, then that failed. Then they tried again, then that failed. It's like, it's crazy. It's like you right stuck in between 670s and 668. I want to see if seller's gonna have it. I want to see a crack below 68.50 down to 68 itself, where we'll be cracking this trend line. It's like, for crying out loud, man. It's like, come on. But that's how to avoid, like I said, getting caught in these ranges. I mean, if you fast enough, I mean, you can play, somewhat of almost like a $2 movement from 670 as long as it holds back down towards the 68s, where you can, kind of just scalp it back and forth, as long as it, play within that range. See how 68.50 is still holding? See, buyers are sitting here, sellers are sitting here. So it's tightening up though. It's definitely tightening up. It's like, come on, man. Here we go with this range crap. Here we go ranging. Here we go ranging. Because we not getting no type of consecutive candles. Alright, here we go with Tesla. I'm watching Tesla, $400.96. I mean 90 cents. Because I want to see if they break. If they break, like I told you guys, your next level up is going to be $4,250. If they can't break that $400.96, you'll have room to fall right back down to the 398s, back down to the 397.50s. So we either gonna break up towards 402, or we're gonna be rotating our way right back down to 97.50. And look at that. Could this be candle number 3 finally? Could we start to see some consecutive candles stepping in now? Finally? Can we get 3 candles? Can we get it? Can we close underneath 68.50? Finally? Thank you. Now stay underneath. Man, all this down back and forth. Like, come on. What time it is? Oh shit, we just opened. So we got 4 minutes. So within 4 minutes, we need those sellers to take out 68.50 down to the 68 itself, because we want to crack that trend line. Because that means, and what I mean by that is, guys, if we could get sellers to crack it, then we don't have to worry about no more bouncing back and forth, because now you be cracking this trend line, going from the bullish side of this bad boy now to the bearish side. So we can fully focus on the bearish side of things, especially if we fall back underneath 68.50, because that's going to turn back to resistance. And then on down to 68, 67.50, where we start to fall back this way. So we want a third candle close. We want to take out that 68.50. We want a third candle close. We want to successfully close that this way down, because at least we're getting some type of consecutive candle movement. Because all we've been seeing so far is 2 candles, and it's like that's the furthest. We need to see multiple. We need to see at least 3, because your third candle is your finisher. So that means even on the short side, that candle needs to close on the 68.50 down to 68, because that's gonna crack this trend line and give us some glimmer of hope that finally the market is making a true decision where it wants to truly go. So that means that if we can successfully crack on these 68.50, okay, we don't really have to worry about too much of a range anymore. Now we can really start to focus going back down. It's like, man. So right now where we at? 68.50, 68.57, 47. See, you gotta close. See right here, we gotta take that area away from those buyers. Take this area away from the buyers, because we need that candle close that way. We need to pull down towards 68 itself. We just gotta get this candle to successfully close below. Same thing with Tesla. For my Tesla traders, if I got some puts, watch your $400.90 level. Again, you want to start to pull back down towards that 98, down to the 97.50. From 97.50, we want to get that full rotation back down to these bottoms of 395. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. There we go. Come on. Woo! Finally, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Finally. Finally, it's helping us choose the direction where we want to go. Thank you. Now, keep those buyers underneath. Do not allow them to get back on top of that damn 68.50. Keep them underneath. Make sure that third red candle is closed successfully. Whether it's between 68.50 and 68. But like I said, mainly 68.50, because that's going to keep you underneath that trend line. Because that means 68.50 is going to turn back into resistance. Don't you dare allow, don't you dare allow them to buy back up. Keep them underneath. Because we want to, again, our goal is to slowly build our way back down. Excuse me. I got to buy me a new phone too. I dropped my phone, bro. My phone cracked. It's barely, oh God. I can't believe I cracked my phone the other day. Got to get a whole brand new one. So watch that trend line, guys. Look, watch that 668. Watch that 6850. Look at the prices. Watch this. Watch your prices. 6846. Oh, new candle. Gap down. Bam. Right underneath it. All right. Let's see. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't. Let's see. Can we create a trap now? Can we create a bull trap? Create an upper shadow. Get this candle to fall right back underneath and yank them. And this one should be. Let's see. Come on. This should be the trapping candle. This should be the trapping candle. Because you closed underneath 6850. That's good. This one should be the trapping candle. As you go up, trap those buyers, and then reverse it right back down this way. That should be the trap candle. Let's see, can we get it, guys? Damn! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Trap candle, trap candle, Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. 6850. Now flip it. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Come on, come on, come on. So far, so good. So we counted our first 3 candles. 1, 2, 3. We did close underneath 6850. Bam. This one should start to trap those buyers. Should start to trap it and flip it. Come on. Right back underneath 6850 and then start to flip this way. Because now you got to keep in mind, you're cracking that trend line. You're no longer on the bullish side, not the bearish side. So they're going to... Got to know how to read them, baby. Read them. Read them and we, baby. Read them. Let's go. Now from 6850, we should be putting back down to 687. Come on, come on. Keep trapping them. Keep trapping them. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Should be now candle number 4. Should be candle number 4, possibly pulling back down to 68. Even if we don't, as long as you're underneath 6850 and you're underneath that trend line, we're starting somewhere. You know, it's still a start. So, again, trend line crack, you're underneath 668.50. And again, now we need to do now is take out 68s, down to the 67s, down to the 66, to that targeted area that we are anticipating. See right here, trend line crack. Now we're going from the bullish side of that bad boy to now the bearish side. Look at all this room you have to come back down this way now. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, come on, buyers. Come on, come on, sellers. Come on, sellers. Come on, sellers. Come on, sellers. So far, so good. We already getting it rocking and rolling. Cool, 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 cool. So far, so good. So far, so good. We finally got a 3 candle par play down. Finally. And we finally got underneath the 68.50. That's cool. That's a start. So right here, it's the area we should be creating this little trap for these buyers. Underneath 68.50 and then pulling our way back down to the 68s where that candle should be flipping this way. Come on, sellers. Come on. So it's starting. It's starting. Look like we're getting the party started on the short end. Here we go, guys. Starting to get the party started. Let's see. We got to finish the party. Come on, guys. Come on, sellers. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Trap them and flip it. Trap it and flip it. 68.50 on down this way. Come on now. Come on. Come on, man. I mean, so far so good. We called, as far as again a candle count, what price point we need to stay underneath that 68.50. So what I'm trying to see is they're gonna use this candle to create like a trap. Do a fake out, push to the upside, and then sellers come in, add that selling pressure back down underneath, and flip the candle. That's what I want to see next. Trap those buyers, flip that candle back this way, and then dump. That's what we should be doing. Come on, man. So far, it look like you want to. We just got to get this volatility. It's like this volatility suck right now. Come on. I mean, sellers, come on, man. Y'all going in the right direction, man. God dang, volatility just sucks, man. I hate that because it messes up. I mean, everything we got planned. All right. Let's see if we're going to do it. Let me shut up because I don't want to make them mad. Can they go through with this trap and flip that candle right back underneath? Because, again, we don't want them getting back on top of that trend line. And we don't want the buyers getting right back on top of 668.50. We don't want to get, what time we got left? We got almost a minute left. So within that minute, we got to get that candle to fall right back underneath. We want to trap those buyers and flip it. That should be the trap candle. Come on, baby. Trap them. Flip it, trap it, flip it. Should be candle number 4. Come on. Come on. Flip it, man. Flip it. You can see they want to do it. You can see they want to do it. But those buyers, I mean, like I said, it's hard to tell. I mean, like I said, you got so much buying volatility at 668.50 because they're not allowing the sellers to crack below it. So you can see where the buyers are at, but we need those sellers to take it out because you don't want to allow them to get right back on top of the trend line, man. 20 seconds. Come on. Ah, they had it in the. Oh my God, they had it in the bag, man. Because if they don't, because all the buyers are gonna do is get right back on top of 68.50 and on top of that trend line. You're gonna gap up. Watch. Let me see if I see anything else. Do I see a bear flag, maybe? Let me see a bear flag. Anything that can help us out for the next go round. Let me see if I see anything else. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. I'm trying. Yeah, I see what see the buyers are trying to buy right back on up. Oh man, sellers would have had it, man. God dog it. Did I take off my 3 hour? I don't think I saved my 3 hour candle, did I? Let me see, could I put those? Let me see. Man, I could probably see on my 2 hour time frame. Let me see. 2 hours. I still see a bear flag. Even on a 2 hour time frame. I still see a bear flag. What is this? No, that's Tesla. I'm sorry. I mean, but even Tesla got a bear flag. But let me see SPY real quick. Let's see SPY. SPY still looks weak. I mean, even SPY this is a 2 hour. This still looks weak. Look like they got this trap right here, still at 670. Cause you got look, Jenna, you got one engulfing red candle here, so it looked like there's 6. They maybe say, I mean, it's a possibility where they can still trap those buyers. Cause I mean, look at the candles even on a 2 hour time frame. Cause that 670 still holding a lot of weight. We'll see. But I can see on Tesla, you definitely got a bear flag on that one. Cause you go to Tesla, see Tesla got a bear flag. Just trying to figure out where that trap is. I mean, the trap could be right at that 4250. Cause your 90 MA and everything is pulling right down to it. Cause they may try to go up. Cause you got a possible bear flag on Tesla. SPY, I mean, like I said, that 670. That's what, I mean, that's where your weight is. I mean, look right here. Look where all your weight is, 670. So I want to see if they're going to create a trap, a huge trap, where they could pull back down even deeper. That's what I want to see. So I'm going to be patient. I'm going to try to figure it out. Because see, they're going to try to go back on up. Because see, that main trap is like right here, Jenna. Right here, Queen. That's because the buyers are trying to get back. Is it? Oh yeah, it's 1 o'clock. So and then that's another thing too, Jenna and everybody else. It's 1 o'clock. It's the second half of the market, and we still have yet to get back on top of that 670. So because remember, the first half we were supposed to get on top of 670 to help the second half of half of the market out. But keep in mind, right now it's 1 o'clock. And we still have yet to get back above 670. So that means that 670 is still a trap. That 670 is still a supply zone. So a bigger trap, in other words, Jenna, that a bigger trap could be setting possibly in due time, maybe. They could be setting up for even a bigger trap. Because again, had the first half would have closed above 670, then it would have helped the second half of the market, 1 to 4, where you could continue from 670 on up, 672s, 674s, and so forth. But the first half didn't, because remember, if we couldn't close above 670 on the first half, the second half gonna be welcome right into where 670 resistance. So as they try to attempt to go on up, and what time it is right now? 1 o'clock. Could they possibly? It's like I said, capital P. Could they possibly be setting up for a bigger bear trap? A bigger bull trap. Well, we're gonna have a nice rug pull later. I'm just gonna keep it on. We're gonna keep it on watch, guys. We're gonna keep it on watch. Cause right now, buyers have regained 668.50. Right back in this little range, and you can see what they're already trying to do once again. Trying to go for what? That 670. See, they're trying to go for even a harder push. See, got right back on top of that trend line. See that? That's what I was trying to hope. Those sellers was gonna avoid giving those buyers back that floor and back that trend line. That's the only thing I was like, that's why I needed that pullback. That's why I was waiting on candle number 4 right here. Because we already had 1, 2, 3. I was waiting on this one to be the trap candle where they was going to pull back underneath 68.50 and start the yank. But they gave it right back to them. So let's see, guys. It's freaking sellers. It's all right. It's all right. We'll see where we go from here. I still think the market, I'm just going to be honest, I still think the market is weak. But we'll see. We're going to see how it's going to play out. Because I'm also watch VIX, because VIX is right back down towards that 25.50. 25.50 is still right by its 200-day moving average. So let's see what's going to take place. Now, we could see more upside on SPY if VIX can crack that 25.50 on down. When you start to create an inverted cup on that bad boy. But if buyers do come in at that 200-day moving average on VIX and push back up, that means that 670 should still hold up as resistance for that possible move back down. Because it looks like that 25.50 bottoms on VIX is equivalent to SPY 670 tops. So we'll see what's about to happen. Which one? Because right now, I know we still fighting this range. We tried to crack. We tried to break. I know, guys. I know everybody going crazy right now. I know everybody like, what the FJ? Look, I don't control the market, okay? I don't control it. But I thought we was gonna get it. I mean, at one point I was watching a breakout, and at one point I was watching a crack, but they're holding. I mean, nothing I can do about that. Trust me, Jenna, I promise you, Queen, if I could control the market, I would get the market to every level that you guys wish and want. I promise you. I'll make everybody a millionaire. I mean, just like yesterday. I know I called out 672 and 670, but we didn't get it in intraday. We didn't get it till damn near post-market. So that means that everybody contracts was closed. They couldn't trade. I know. But I did call out the price point. I just couldn't give out the time on when we were going to hit it. I mean, I called it, but it didn't happen in intraday. It's the only thing that sucked with that. I know. All right, so here we go, guys. Watch this 670 and watch VIX's 25.50. See how they both hitting? One is hitting the bottom, the other was hitting the top. All right, here go the squeeze. All right, here we go. So let's see. 3 candles up. 1, 2, 3 candles up. Now, can this third candle actually hold again and stay above 670? Will they finally succeed staying above 670, or will this be another damn trap? Because that's going to be failure number what? 1, 2, 3, 4, damn near number 5? So let's see. Yeah, that area is getting on my nerves. This area is making me sick. Making me sick to my stomach. Look. God, boy, I tell you can't make this up. One price point. All I've been watching. 670s. Try to break out. Back underneath. 670s. 670s. So watch this, guys. 1, 2, 3 candles up. Watch that 670. And watch your 25.50 on VIX. Watch that 25.50 on VIX. Because if you want more upside, VIX is going to need to crack below 25.50 and below that 200-day moving average. Because that's the main thing that's holding VIX, is that 200-day moving average. So if you want more upside on SPY and you want to succeed up, we're going to need to crack that bad boy and get that pullback underneath. Underneath 25.50 is on down to the $25 itself. Down into the 24.50s, 24s, when we start to get that flush back that way. Other than that, if that 25.50 holds and that 200-day moving average holds and bounce up, and look at that trap, still trapping. Queen, Jenna, have I ever took my eyes off that one price point? Have I ever stopped alerting 670, 670, 670, 670? And what do you keep trapped at? 670, 670, 670. Still getting trapped. I ain't never took my eyes off that price point ever. Still watching. Buyers are still unable to get above what price point? 670. And I told you that we're just going to possibly see a little bit of more weakness and a little bit more strength on 670 due to the fact is the first half of the market couldn't hold above it. Because remember, that 670, that first half's problem is going to be the second half's problem. And that's going to be the same exact trap. 670. Trapped again. 670, 670, 670. 670. Look at your red counter coming in again. And there go your yank again. 670. Same exact trap. Same exact trap. Insane. I know. The only thing that's just irking my nerve, I'm just waiting on this damn follow through. 670, because I want this yank. Because again, I want shorts to take out 678s. I want that done. Down towards the 676. I want us to get away from this crap. Because again, that area is still holding weight. Look at this. Every time you run up towards 670. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. So we just got to get rid of this damn 668. Ooh, it look like we falling underneath all. Ooh, it look like we falling underneath all the indicators again too. You done fell back underneath the VWAP. Uh-oh. Then you fell back underneath the 9 MA and the 20. Uh-oh. Let's see. It's about to get crucial, guys. Jenna, hold on to y'all belts. Hold on to y'all seats. Something is about to go crazy. Either we about to get a push or we about to get a drop. Is one or two about to happen. That wedge is getting tighter and tighter and tighter, guys. So gear up. Let's see. One of the two is about to happen. Either we about to get a push, a strong push, or we about to get a massive drop. Watch it. One of the two is about to happen. Because like I said, look at that wedge. It's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Something is about to happen. Keep it on watch. Something is about to take place. Either the buyer's about to step in and come in aggressive, or the seller's about to step in and come in aggressive. Because again, watch your wedge. And look at that volatility. See how the volatility starting to kick in? See how the volume starting to move a little bit? So something has happened. Again, either we about to go on a massive yank or a massive push. One of the two is about to happen. Damn it, I gotta go use the restroom while this is happening. God dang it. Guys, keep everything on watch. Jenna, y'all hold everything down for me. J-Dub, if you don't mind, I'll be right back, guys. Keep this on watch. Let's see what's about to happen. If buyers gonna step in, we're gonna get that push right above 670 on up. If sellers gonna come in, they're gonna be yanking right underneath that 668 on down. So look at that wedge, look at the volume starting to hype up a little bit. Something's about to happen. Keep it on watch, guys. I'll be right back. Keep everything on watch. Something is about to happen. Either sellers about to come in and yank, or buyers about to come in and push. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. We're about to see. We're finally about to come out of this channel. So let's see. I'm still short buyers. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still short buyers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still think that we're going to pull in due time. But I could be wrong. We'll see. Again, you already know. We no confirmation. But I'll be back, Queen and Kings. I'll be right back, guys. Look, oop, I see a little trap. I see a little VWAP pullback. Uh-oh. Could those sellers now start to step in? Uh-oh. Keep it on watch. We'll see. The suspense is killing me, but I got to go use the restroom. I'll be back, guys, man. Give me about five minutes. I'll be right back. But watch your VWAP. Again, if sellers going to step in, 678 needs to get taken out. If buyers gonna step in, we need to get that break right back above 670. Be right back, guys. Love y'all. Peace. I'm back, guys. So far, let's see. We need to get that pullback underneath that 78.50. Oh, I got my hood on, my bad. We need to get that pullback underneath 78.50. I went outside because, man, that weather changed. God dang, that wind blowing. So right now, guys, we need to commence on this dump. If those sellers going for it, we need to start pulling. Same thing with Tesla. $400.90. We need to go for that pullback down to 398. Back down to the 397.50s. We need to start to rotate back down. SPY needs to start dumping on down right underneath. This should be a third. We need a third red candle underneath. Third red candle, guys. We already did crack that trend line once again. We should be selling off. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Show me what you're working with. That's what I'm talking about. Oops, I got the wrong contract. Oh, I got the right contract? Wait. I gotta fix my contract real quick. Shoot. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. Oh. Ah, damn it. I missed the intro on that one. I'm gonna have to switch my contract. No, I got it. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. Patience is a virtue, ain't it? Patience is key. Jenna, called it, baby. Bow. Let's go. Let's go. Finish. Scare the crap out of those. I'm about to say short. Scare the crap out of those longs. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go for this fade. Continuation fade. Because I remember I looked at 1 hour time frame and it looked strong. See? Oh, I told y'all guys that 670. What I told you, 670, 670. Now we need to get a measure move. We need that candle to be the same size of that candle but down. So let's see real quick. While we pulling, let's take a measure move real quick. Let's go from let me start from here to here and measure out. Make a duplicate copy of you and start where you at right here. So that should be pulling us back down towards that 666. That candle should be going this way. So that candle should measure out the same with that one. It should be drop, pop. I'm going to draw it out too. This is what we need to see, guys. This is what we need to see. We need to see a drop, pop, and drop. That's what we need to see as we finish. We are still trying to complete that inverted cup. Back down this way towards the 66. Down towards the 64.50s. Closing out that area of the cup, and then we got one more level underneath 64.50s, back down that way. That's what we need. Come on, man. Come on. I got faith in you, man. Let me remove this real quick. Remove these drawings. My fault. So that candle, we should be playing out a measure move. That candle should be the same size as this one, but going down that way. That's what we should be seeing. So that's going to bring us down towards 66 to 64. Did I put both of my alerts? No, I did not. I got one. I got 66. Let me put my other alert to see can we commence it. Let's see what we get, Jenna. Let's see what we get, Queen. So far, we got that reversal. We should be pulling back down this way. Let's see. Come on, sellers. Especially the close. You need to stay underneath that 68.50. What time we got? 2 minutes. Almost a minute. Come on, man. Get rid of that 68.50 so we can get this further pullback. Let's go. Trend line crack. 670 held. And there we go, baby. Beautiful, ain't it? Patience is a virtue. Let's see. Patience is a virtue. There we go. Come on, big sexy. Show me what you're working with. And there goes Tesla, like I told you, 398. Crack that 398 level, back down towards that 397.50. So far, patience. I told you guys, patience, man. Gotta have patience. Just let it take place, let it set up, and there you go. Bah! Easy, baby. When you just take your time and just let it set up. Never diddle in the middle. Let it just go ahead, and there you go. That's some sexiness there, boy. That's some sexy plays. Shorts, y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. Who catching the shorts? Who doing it? I called it out. Who doing it? Who catching the shorts? Y'all already back underneath 68.50. We gotta crack that 68. Once you crack 68, down to 67.50s, down towards 67. Yeah, got hair in my mouth. We need to When you get that further flush on down, come on, come on, come on. We should see another red candle. Should be cracking 68. 68s into the 67s. 68s into the 67s. Come on. Tesla should be cracking at 330, 398s down back into the 397s toward that 397.50. We should be creating that rotation from these tops, rotating our way right back down this way because you're underneath the 200. You're underneath the VWAP on Tesla, and you're already underneath the VWAP on SPY. And as I told you guys, watch that 25.50 level on VIX and that 200-day moving average. I told y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Why would I lie to y'all? Come on now. Come on now. Why would I lie to y'all? Let's see if they're gonna set now a bull trap right at 68.50. Let's see if those sellers can create a bull trap right here. If they're gonna block them. Let's see, can we see some bull traps getting set up? Bull traps getting set. Let's see. Can we trap them? As they go back up, let's trap them and go back down. Let's see. Trap them right back down. Underneath that 68.50. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, sellers. Trap them. Trap them. Start trapping. Start trapping. There you go. There you go. Ooh, come on. Come on. Flip them. Flip the script on them. Flip them. Flip them. Flip them. Flip them. Flip them. Flip that candle. Flip that candle back on down. Come on, come on, sellers. Go ahead and commence that trap. Commence that trap and go back on down. Come on. Come on, come on. Because again, the goal, guys, is to get down towards that 66 to 64 level. We want to get that nice flush back down this way. That's the goal. That's the game plan for the day. We want to get back down towards the 66. So far, I mean, look at the overall pattern, how we setting up. That looks very downtrendish. Still looks very weak. So let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Come on with the follow through, sellers. Come on, man. Trap them, trap them, trap them. Come on, man. Come on. Alright, let's see if they're going to try to use this area right here for a trap. Because you got to keep in mind, guys, you're underneath that trend line. You remember, the trend line can act as support and then also can act as resistance. So let's see if they're going to try to trap them right at this trend line, back down. Or even the VWAP. Let's see if they go up to the VWAP and they're going to try to pull it. Let's see. We should be seeing lower. We should be seeing upper shadow. Your selling pressure should be trying to come in and pulling them back down. Come on, sellers. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I'm trying to see if they're gonna go through if they're gonna trap them. There we go. All right, VWAP. There we go. Come on. Pull them back down. Pull them back down. Go ahead and trap them. Fall right back underneath that trap. All right. All right. All right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep setting this trap. Keep trapping them. Keep trapping them. All right. Come on. Let's go. Come on, sellers. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. They doing it, man. But God, this volatility is getting on my nerves. Ugh. I'm still short buys. I mean, until I told you, the only way for me to go long, those buys have to get back above 670s, 672s, back to the upside. I'm still not convinced. I'm still short buys. I don't care about all the choppiness. I'm just looking at the overall setup. It's still bearish. It's still bearish to me. So right now, it looks like they're commencing with the bull trap. Right back underneath that trend line. Because remember I told you guys, the trend line can act as support and resistance. Now being underneath it, now they can utilize that. The shorts can utilize to the best of their ability. Keep those sellers, keep the buyers underneath. And keep them underneath that, let's see. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Because we want to get that inverted, even on the intraday. We want to get that inverted cup going. We want them to start to pull back down. Come on, man. Come on, sellers. Come on. Oh my God. Come on. What time we got left? 20. Damn it. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Tariq, what's up, G? My guy, what's up, man? How you doing, boss? How you doing? How you doing? I'm still watching this chop zone. I'm trying to see if they. I'm telling everybody to see if they're setting up a bull trap, because now you cracked the trend line. God, come on, sellers, man. This volatility is getting on my nerves, man. See, this is the crap I don't trade. I don't trade this right here. That's why I said I don't trade right there. I don't touch. Never diddle in the middle. Never diddle in the middle. This is a straight chop zone. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back and forth. But I'm looking at the overall setup. I'm looking at a downtrend, crack of a downtrend underneath the VWAP. I still see a little bit more bearishness. I just need the sellers to commence. Because again, we need to take out 68 for that possible pull down to 66. That's all. I'm being patient. But shout out LT. What's up, boss? How everything going? Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy Tariq. Shout out to one of the GOATs of the game. Shout out to my guy. Also, let me give some love to you guys. Give some love to you guys as well. I pretend that. You already know. W-Team, as usual. WW-Team. Shout out to my mods. Always love. Thank y'all so much for everything. And once again, shout out to my boy BP for the donation earlier. Thank you so much, boss. Appreciate you. I'm just being patient, still waiting on the setup. I'm just being patient as I can. Again, I'm not forcing anything. Yeah, it's getting on my nerves, but I'm just still being patient. Because I want to see what the outcome is going to be. Because I'm still anticipating. And I'm trying to have faith in these sellers. They can go for this yank. I'm still being patient, guys. Again, right here's the chop zone. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching none of that crap till we get out of this zone. I'm just waiting on this possible inverted cup that could take place. Just waiting on it. Just waiting on this sell-off. I'm waiting on these sellers to come in. Being patient. Just trying to see if they're gonna come, if they're gonna follow through. It's a crazy chop zone, man. And every single time they have it, they allow the buyers, because it's like you can clearly see what the buyers holding. That 668. That 668. Let me draw it out. So this is the area where the buyers are protecting right here. 668. This the area. That's why I said we need to crack this level. We need to crack 668. We gotta crack that level. The only way to, in order for us to get that 666, we gotta crack it. We gotta crack that level. Man, it's like every time I got faith in these dang, man. It's like right when I think the seller's gonna come in, take this out. Buyers come right in, right at 668, and then push it right back up. It's like, man. So, in other words, you already know where the buyers are sitting at. Pretty much 668, and you know where your sellers are sitting at is right around 670s. So, and again, $2 range. Remember I told you like to move by $2 increments? Well, you're in the $2 range. Because you're unable to break above 670, and you're unable right now at this moment to crack what? 668. I still think those sellers got it though, man. Come on, man. I still think they can do it. I still think the sellers can do it. But just be careful, because see, buyers may try to, let's watch the 668.50. Because see, we're going to have to get right back underneath that. Because what you don't want them to do is to build up a higher low. From 668 back up to 668.50. That's why we need to take out 68, period. We need to take it. That's why I say we need an aggressive candle. We need an aggressive candle. We need a strong aggressive pull. Especially once you get it back underneath 68. Because think about it, guys. Look on how strong 68 is on the upside. Imagine how powerful that 68 is going to be on the downside. Between 68 and 66. Because now 68 is going to no longer be support, now resistance. So that's why we need to take this floor out as we fall down to the next floor. 9 times out of 10 is going to be what? 66. See, look like the sellers want to do it. I'm just being patient. I want them to come through, man. I want them to prove it to me they got it. I want a hard pullback. Bump all these little small candles. I want an engulfing red candle. I want it to engulf all. I want them to get back all these gains right here. I want them sellers to take it from those buyers. All the way underneath 68. Because what that's going to do is that's going to strike fear in those buyers. Because that means 68 is not holding no more. That's gonna make them run. That's going to definitely make them run. Because they're looking at this area as a psychological level. Because every time we come down to 68, they buy. 68, they buy. 68, they buy. If we can scare the crap out of them, take that floor away from them, now we can focus on the price points back down. That's why we need 68 out of the way. We need it done. We need it done and going. Oh, that my phone's ringing. We need it done and going. But like I said, we still need this trend line. I still think we still bearish. I still think we bearish. Because if you notice, we're building lower highs, not higher lows. I mean, look at your candles are getting weaker. Look at this. Every time you go up, you're unable to go back up towards these highs. So that's why I still have a little bit of faith in the short still. Because I still see this lower high build this way. Where you got this high candle, and then you got a lower high candle, and then followed by another lower high. So it looked like it's getting weaker and weaker right here. Like it's getting weaker and weaker. I just want that 68 out of the way. That's what I want. I want 68 going. 68 going, because once 68 is out of the way, then we can focus on the rest of the downside to come. 64. I'm sorry, 66, 64s, 62s, and so forth. But the only thing that's preventing you from hitting, getting to these bottoms is what? 68. We need that gone. We need that price point out of the way. We need that raw pull bad to get us out of this range. To definitely get us out of this range. Because other than that, you'll be stuck in this bad boy. Right. Let me move this one out the way. Oops. Let me refix that real quick. Let me put the whole entire range for you guys. And let me put the colors on it. So I'm gonna put 67 red. So you know where your resistance is. And bam. So tops, bottoms, right in this range, back and forth. But it is getting a little weak though. It is getting weak because you are unable to push back to those highs. So again, if you notice, it's building like a lower high versus a higher low. So it still has a fighting chance to still dump. Because I mean, again, you're unable to go all the way back up this way on the long end. It's getting weaker and weaker. Still getting weaker. I just want those sellers to just scare the crap out of these buyers, to let them know, man, it ain't no way y'all going back up. It's over. I want that dump down. See what can it make it even better? If they can get that candle to flip red, that'll make it even better. That'll create more fear. Because especially if you fall back underneath 68.50 back down, that's gonna be red candle number 2. But we gotta get that flip. We got about 3 minutes to this candle close. But see, buyers now, they went from the 68s now to the 68.50s. They're trying to still trying to maneuver their way up. That's why we gotta take that out, because we gotta take every floor away from them. Because other than that, we're gonna stay stuck in this range. What time is it right now? 1:30? Come on, man. I know they can do this. I know these sellers, man. I know they can pull. Don't get a buyer's opportunity, man. Yank the crap out of them. Because again, we know these areas are guarded. So let me put that in red too, because that's another area that the sellers are trying to hold too, right underneath that 670. It's another little area right here, right here. And I see a lower high build. Like I said, it's looking weak. Trend line crack. That look like another a bull trap. See, so far upper shadow. Now we need to get that candle to flip. Ah, boy, now you see why I avoid this crap? Why I don't never trade this little area? It's a pain in the ass. It is. It's a pain in the ass. It is. I hate these type of little setups. Because, I mean, look at the candles. Red, green, green, red, red, green, red. There's like no consistency. No consistency. Just straight shop zone. This type of shit, I don't like trading. I hate this area. That's the area I just stay away from until we come out of that. So, in other words, shorts, you want to rotate out of this range on the downside. Longs, you want to rotate towards the upside. So, I'm still leaning towards short side. I want to see a crack out of this range downward. It's trying to. Still creating an upper shadow. Still creating an upper shadow. I want to see that yank. Because it looked like they want to do it. I don't know if this candle gonna get it. It may. Got about 30 seconds. It may flip red. Got about 20 seconds coming. Let's see. Can we flip this bad boy underneath 88.50 down? I don't know if they're gonna do it in time though. We got about 8 seconds, guys. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Other than that, you're gonna be in this low range. From 68.50 to right here. Watch. You gonna see? See? Oh, this damn stupid range, bro. Oh my god, this range is driving me nuts. This range is making me sick right now. I'm getting seasick. Getting seasick of this crap. It's like every single time we come down, buys come in. Buys come in. They refuse to let those sellers crack below that 678, 668. They refusing that crap. Now, unless we go on a massive move back to the upside, I'm still short bias. I'm just being honest. I'm still short bias until otherwise. Now, if they get back above 670s on up, yeah, then I'll flip it. Then I'll have to change my mindset. We'll be a whole 670s and push our way back up towards the 670, back up towards the 673s. Because like I said, the goal for longs would have to get way back towards this range. Let me minimize it a little bit. See, they have a long little way to go. 671, 672s, and then back into this little range here. So they're going to have to go for a strong push back that way to even get back up towards the pre-market highs. So that's why I said they got a little ways to go on that. Let's see, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm just still waiting. I'm still short bias. I'm just waiting on confirmation. I'm just waiting on this crap, man. Because I just don't see anything that could possibly hold it up. I mean, I'm even looking at the blue chips. I mean, everything's still in a -0, -1, -2s. Like, I just don't see anything positive. All right, let me go through the blue chips real quick. Let me see. Microsoft, 404. I still look a little weak. Amazon, slowly trying to build its way back on up. 210s, 210.50s. I just don't see nothing screaming out like, man, bullish. I mean, you got Nvidia. Nvidia still looks a little weak now underneath the 200-day moving average. Google, still weak. Tesla, we just looked at Tesla. Tesla's still in a low range. Meta. Oh, guys, again, watch Meta too. Remember what I told you guys about Meta? Watch that 640. Watch that 640 because that can do some crazy stuff at 640. If you are a Meta trader, guys, remember we talked about 640 on how powerful that level is. And we'll go back a little bit to show you how powerful 640 is. We had those 640 bounces. Let me see. Let me go back up to it real quick. We had those nice 640 bounces. We had that one, 640. It ran up to a 650. That was $10. Right. No, that's 52. Where's the 640 bounces? 640. Right here. 640 ran up all the way up to a 660. That was $20. So watch that 640 on Meta too. Keep your eyes peeled on that. This one went from 635 to 640 and then ran up to 60. So that was damn near $25 on that note. So you see how powerful that 640 level is? Just keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying. For my Meta traders, just watch that 640. It can work both, both ends too. But watch, keep that on watch though. Watch that 640 level to see how that's gonna act. Just keep your eyes peeled on 640. If you are a Meta trader, watch that 640. If buys can hold, it could go for a possible push back up. If we crack 640, yes, you will have room to come back on down. But 640, watch that key level. Don't take your eyes off on it. 640. AMD, nope. See, look how they all don't not like none of them are holding. They all look like crap. Tesla starting to slowly turn back down. I mean, look at that. I'm still watching Tesla too because that's what I was trading earlier. I was trading Tesla because again, I want to see that crack. I need that 398 back down to 397.50 because I want to see that rotation back down to the downside. I definitely want to see that weakness kick in. Still watching SPY though. SPY still ain't doing a lick of nothing. We're still in this range, man. I mean, we do have VIX pulling back down 25.50. Back down to the 25.50s. So we'll see, guys, because we already know how they like to do, especially towards power hour and so forth. The last 30 minutes they like to pull something. But let's see where we go. What time it is right now? 1:40. So I'll rock with you guys till power hour. So I'll rock with you till power hour to see what we get, and then I'll just kind of direct you out for the rest of the day, for the last hour of the market. Right now, back on top of the VWAP, slowly still trying to build. crazy though. Like I said, we went through I mean, I'm just trying. I just like a lot of them not holding a lot of weight. I mean, you got Amazon, like I said, 210.50. If they do hold 210.50, I mean, they does have room to push up towards 211 and 212. Nvidia, we already know 186. I mean, you get used to these numbers, 185 to 186. Google, I really don't pay really close attention to. It's not really my favorite. Get back above 304, you do have room to run. You possibly run up towards 306. Tesla, we already know how that one goes. 400. Watch that 400 level, which is again we're still in the range. Still not showing a lot of strength though. Apple. Apple is weak underneath the 50. VWAP 256. You get back above 256, you do have room to push up towards 258, but that's still weak. Like a lot of them just not holding weight. But like I told you guys, watch that Meta. Watch Meta very closely at that 640. Like I said, if that bad boy can hold, those buyers may try to utilize that 640 to push up. But if you do crack 640, you will pull back down to the 635s to 630s. But just watch that level. And that's really all I see though. But a lot of them, I don't see no strength on none of these blue chips. Like I don't see no strength. So I'm like, what the hell could be holding this market up? I don't see no strength. Because I mean, look at Tesla. Tesla's starting to curl back down. Look at this. Bam. 398. See what I mean? And look, spot. See what I mean? See what I mean? That's why I was like, what is holding it up? I don't see anything holding it. Like, the market itself is not strong. And that looked like another trap again. Another bull. That's why I told you guys, I was still short buyers. I'm not long buyers. The market to me is still weak. I ain't trusting that. I ain't trusting that going long. I still think that we still got room to fall back down. I still think we have room to fall back down to the 66 to 64.50s. And I still think that we could, and I'm going to show you why. I still think we can find our way back down to these low-key areas this way. I still think so. And I still think in due time they're going to do it. I just can't give off the time. If I knew that, trust me, if I wouldn't know the time, I would have no problem telling you guys. Because I still see an inverted cup. I still see that we're still having trouble standing above, getting back above 670s. That's still struggling. Like I said, the next bottom on down they're going to aim for. Oh, shoot. 90. Let me go to my 90. 90 hour? Yeah, 90 hour. 90 hour real quick. Minimize that. And go back over a little bit. Back over right here. See that 64.50? See, that's why I think that's going to be the next level they're going to pull down to. You're going to have that 64.50, and then after that, then you'll have those lower key levels down towards the 656 down to the 650s itself. But the next one I see coming up that could be right around the corner is 664. You know, once we get that hard pullback this way, where we could see 66 right down to that 64, and I still think they may do it. I still think they're gonna go for it. I still think so. I still think they're gonna do it. I'm not leaving away from shorts right now. I still think they're gonna do it. I still think we're gonna crack that 68 and we're gonna find our way down to that 66. And look at this. Now they starting to commence. Now the shorts are definitely stepping in. And what I told you on Tesla, you crack that 398, you got room to fall back down to where? 397.50. Well, we're going on this nice rotation. Just gotta be, like I said, I was waiting it out. I wasn't changing my mind, my thought process. I wasn't going long. Because I still started market short. I mean, being weak. Because I just didn't see nothing to hold the freaking market up for nothing in the world. It was just nothing convincing me, to go long. Hell no. It just was nothing convincing me to go long. And look at this. Bam. So I told you guys, you gotta stick to your game plans, man. I mean, you gotta have faith in, you gotta have confidence in yourself as traders. You gotta have confidence in yourself as traders. Because guys, did you ever hear me say, oh man, I'm going long? I said the only way I was going long, if you get back above 670s, 670, 350, 670, 450s. Other than that, I told you guys, I was still short bias. Regardless, I'm short bias. I don't care. I'm not changing it. And I told you guys, I kept my eyes peeled on my trend line. I kept my eyes peeled on my tops, my levels. And there you go. Stick to your game plans, man. Don't let the market punk you. Man, don't let the market punk you in no shape, form, or fashion. If you have faith in yourself, man, kick ass. Do what you gotta do, man. Don't veer away from your game plan. You ain't hear me veer away from it. I stuck to it, even though it was annoying as hell. You know, watching this stupid range, I ain't never veered away from my game plan. I told you what I was still waiting on. I told you I was still waiting on the 68 to crack, where I think we can still fall down to the 66, 64. I did not veer away from my game plan, not one damn time. I ain't veer away from nothing. And what I told you guys, 397.50 Tesla, I told y'all. Why would I lie to y'all? And look at that. 1, 2, 3 candles on down. Then you back on the what price point? 97.50, just like we talked about. Right here, SPY, we're waiting on that 668 on down towards that 66 where we get that continuation flush. Gotta trust the system, baby. It may not happen when you want it to happen, but if you can see it with a clear eye, you just gotta wait on it. Wait on the setup. Wait on it to take place. Be patient. Because what did we pull down to? What I told my Tesla traders wheel was gonna pull down to? 97.50, right? Where are we bouncing at? 97.50, right? I told you. If we could not get that break above that 490 level, we could pull our way back down to 398. From 398 back down to what price point? 397.50. Again, why would I lie to y'all? I got y'all, man. Come on now. And also, what did I tell you to look at on VIX? 200-day moving average, 25.50. Still holding. I told, man, it's all about patience, man. Yeah, you're gonna have those days where it's choppy. It pisses you off. It, digs into your emotions. But do not take, off focus on your vision. What was my vision? Inverted cup. I still see an inverted cup. And again, I checked my market. Market was still in red. The market looks weak. It was nothing to convince me otherwise to go long. The market to me is still weak as crap. And I got to stick to my guns. I got to have faith in myself as a trader. Stick to it. So, still anticipating this pullback still coming. I know it's choppy, but so far Tesla pulled back to its initial area that we talked about, despite waiting on SPY. Tesla did its thing, pulled back to 397.50. Jay, what's next after that? We cracked that 397.50. We have room to fall down towards the 395. If we can get a crack below 395, the next level on down is going to be towards 392.50. Learn a lot from, man. No, Jenna, no problem at all. And I know it gets frustrating because it does that. Like when you go into this range, something like this, this is where your patience comes in at. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was getting frustrated, but I kept my eyes on the prize, queen. I kept my eyes peeled because I understood where the buys were located, the demand zone, and I kept my eyes peeled on the supply zone where the sellers are located. But overall, I still understood the direction still. I still understood the direction that the market is still weak. And again, what did we do also, Queen? We took a look at where? We look at the 1 hour time frame to get more confirmation. What do we see? We see an inverted cup and handle. We still see a downtrend setup where it still looks weak. And again, where's that main area where those sellers where the buyers getting blocked at? 670. As long as they stay underneath 670, we just waiting on these we waiting on these sellers to come in a little bit more aggressive because we know where our targeted price point is at. Where we are anticipating we pull down to is around the 66 down to 64. And I'm still being patient. Because now I'm still patiently waiting on this 688. 68 on down towards the downside. I'm waiting on this little cup to form because what happened? We fell underneath that trend line, right? We were on top of that trend line. Then we wound up cracking that trend line, going from the bullish side of things to now the bearish side of things. Had to have faith in that. And then also even on the 5-minute time frame, we saw a inverted cup and handle pattern from Monday through Friday. Monday through today. So we saw this setup. Go on the 5-minute time frame, right here, Queen. But again, it's all about patience. It's all about you just gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Just wait on the setups. Cause I get frustrated too. Trust me, I get frustrated too behind this damn market all the time. But I don't let it, outweigh my better judgment. So right here, you have these bottoms that started over the weekend before this week session open. Going into Monday, you went up. Tuesday, you went up as high as 683. Then you got rejected at 683. And this is where your downtrend started. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then what today is? Thursday, and we're still doing what? We're still downtrending. And also, what pattern do we have right in front of us? Inverted inverted cup. We just gotta, once we break these key levels that these buyers are desperately trying to hold, we can finish filling the cup back down to the downside. We just waiting on that to take place, but you know, we'll see. I'm just being patient about it, Queen. I'm just being patient. I'm being patient because we know buyers, you can see constantly what buyers are jumping in at. 68. Same thing with Tesla. You can see where I told you we was going to pull down to. 397.50. So once we crack 397.50, we know that we have room to go down to possibly towards the 395s because 397.50 is no longer going to be support. Now it's going to be resistance, but we'll have room to fall from here back down this way and also back down to your lows, where you will complete that rotation from tops right back down to bottoms. But it's just a patience game, Queen. It's just patience. It's all about patience. Because in reality, we still haven't came out this range yet. We're still in this range battling. We still haven't broken above 670s, and we still have yet to crack 668. We still in the $2 range still. All I'm doing right now, Jenna, is just waiting on confirmation. That's all I'm waiting on. Yeah, it's annoying. I know it is, but just be patient. And again, if y'all get tired of SPY, look at other stocks. Look at other opportunities. Because I'm not only am I looking at SPY, I'm looking at Tesla. Because I know what Tesla's next level is. I can still trade Tesla all while watching still SPY. I know what my next level is on this one. Where I can still take a trade on Tesla because I done it this morning. I got in right there, that red candle. I took that 97.50 and I rolled it all the way down to where? 95. So I took that scalp. So could I rinse and repeat it? Once we get back underneath that 97.50, yeah. I can rinse and repeat that same price point back on down to 395. So all I'm doing is being patient. Right now, we're holding on top of it. So I can't go on a put just yet because I don't know if this is going to hold. This could be a a bad trap where buyers can stand on up or we can pull. I just wait on confirmation. We got about 3 minutes. All I'm trying to see if this candle is going to close back underneath that price point. Trying to. Waiting on confirmation. Then I can play it from there. I can test it from that level. Same thing with SPY. 68.50. We know what we need to take out next. 68. Just be patient. Be patient. Count your candles. 1, 2, and again, you got a starter. Even on the downside, you got a continual, and you have a finisher. Your finisher should be trying to crack through what price point? 668. That should be you should be having that third red candle. We got to crack out of this range if we want to see more downside to come. And then look at Tesla, 397.50. And look at that bad boy doing. You went from an uptrend to now a downtrend. Trust your price points. You gotta have faith in your price points. Trust your price points because those are psychological levels. Why do you think I always list these little areas? Put lines on my charts. Because what was the area we mainly got rejected at? 670, right? And then what was that secondary area? 669.66. What was our bottoms? 668. What was that secondary area? 668.50. So all we doing now is we just trying to take all these areas now, because again, we want a full rotation down. We want to crack out of this range towards the downside. What do we need to take out? 668.50, which we're already underneath, down towards 668, because we want those sellers to kick those buyers out of that range, because that'll no longer be support, but now what? Resistance. Because now the sellers can use it to the best of their ability. Same thing with Tesla. You want those sellers to kick those buyers out of what? 397.50. Where we can possibly get that continuation sell-off from that price point back down to that price point. Because you want to go for a full rotation back down. What's stopping you? That's 397.50. So far, we're closing underneath it. That's good. We got about 30 seconds. 30 seconds look like we're closing underneath it at this moment. So that's going to possibly be resistance. So shorts, as long as you stay underneath 397.50 on Tesla, you got room to fall back down to the 395. SPY, look like we're gearing up to crack that 668. We want to crack that bad boy and go for this continuation sell-off. Look like we're going, let's see, we need to close underneath right now in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Damn it, right on top. Let's see. Let's see, can we get this continuation sell-off though? Let's see, can we crack it? All right, let's see. Come on, baby. Come on. Shout out to my shorts on Tesla. Shout out to my shorts on SPY. There you go commencing. Told you. Why would I lie to y'all? Gotta play the game, baby. Gotta play the game. There you go. All about patience. Patience, patience, patience. Patience, baby. And there go your candle underneath what price point? 668. Jenna, what's our target, queen? We get that continuation sell-off. We know what those sellers are aiming for. 66. What time it is right now? I know this candle just opened. As long as they can stay underneath 68, keep underneath 68, because now you want to turn support now into resistance. Same thing with Tesla. Now you're turning 397.50 into resistance. Bottoms down towards 395. So now we're finally coming out of that range. Finally. So, but patience, man. It just takes patience, guys. Just be patient and let everything set up. Let the market come to you. And another thing, what saved that play? VIX held that what? 25.50. 200-day held. Now you got VIX going for a U-shaped pattern right back on up, and you already know SPY and VIX does the opposite of one another. So if VIX goes up, SPY comes on down. So far so good. We cracked out of that range. Great. Now we're turning 668 into resistance. Great. So now we have to focus on this little space here from 668, because now that's going to be resistance. And now what we want to do, if everything goes according to plan, is now we want to move our range, move our channel for right now. So we want to take 668 and move it down to 66. 66, and then take one of your tops here. Oh, I ain't gonna make a duplicate copy. And bring that bad boy to 668, because that's going to be a bottom $2 range. Bow. So now we'll have that range to this range. That's the goal. The goal is to go from that range now to this range. We want to go from one range to the next. 668 now down to the 666. As long as that bad boy turns into resistance, because now it's no longer a floor. We want to close successfully underneath what price point? Don't allow them to buy back up. Keep them underneath 68. What we got left on this candle? God, come on, that time we take forever today. Got about 3 minutes. So far, he's still holding underneath, so that's good. Because now we want to stay in this range. Don't allow them to buy back up by sellers. Don't allow them to buy back up. Turn 68 into resistance. Turn into resistance. Don't allow them to buy back up. Keep them underneath. Keep them underneath. Because we know that buyer's going to try to fight to try to get back up. Because they're going to try to use that 677.50 back up to 668. But keep them underneath. Keep them underneath. Do not allow them to buy back up. Don't allow them to buy back up, because they're going to turn that 68 back into a floor. See what I mean? We pulled down underneath, but god dang it, buyer sellers got to hold it, man. All right. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Keep them underneath, guys. Keep them underneath 68. Because, again, we want to focus down this lower range. Because our goal is go for a continuation sell-off. That's our goal. But if you allow them to get back above 668, they're going to stay in that range again. Crack it. We need to crack it. Stay underneath, stay underneath, stay underneath. We need to gap down. All right, there we go, sellers. Come on. Come on, sellers. Come on, sellers. I mean, the only good thing they do have still, I'll put it like this. The only thing the sellers still have, at their advantage is 668.50. So let's see. They could still block them at 68.50 back down. Because we are underneath that price point. And your 90 MA has moved down to 68.50. So they have one little leverage. Matter of fact, how we looking on the 1 hour time frame on SPY real quick? How we looking? Because trust me, I'm anticipating that sell-off too. I'm anticipating that pullback. You still got this bearish setup still on, even on a 1 hour time frame. Look at that, underneath 670s, where it looked like it still wants to point down this way. We just need to get those sellers to come in aggressive and yank them. We can take out these lows and fall back down towards that 66 to 64, because they have the opportunity to do it. Because look where your trap mainly was at, 670s. They got the opportunity to still do it, to go for an even bigger pull back down. I still think they got it. I ain't gonna lie. I still think sellers have it. I'm still leaning on sellers. That's just me. I'm still leaning towards it. What was the other time frame we used not too long ago? It was a 2 hour, right? 2 hour? Let me see how we're looking on 2 hour real quick. Yeah, see, what I want to see is a measured move. Again, I want to see that candle the same size of this candle, but this way, where you do a drop, pop, and then drop. You do a two-legged pullback, pretty much. One leg, two leg, a two-legged pullback setup. That's what I mean. That's what I'm anticipating. Let me see. Back to a 1 hour 30. I mean, what's going on? 90, my bad. 91 hour. 91 hour, right? See, they keep, man, see? Come on, sellers, man. They have the opportunity, man. This damn range. Oh, my God. This damn 68 is killing me. Just 68. Like, God dog it, man. We need to go from this range down to this range. So let's see if sellers can block them underneath 68.50. Let's see can they block them underneath 68.50 back down to 68. So let's see can they utilize this area for a bull trap. Come on, sellers, man. Because I still see a two-legged pullback in motion, in play that could take place. We just got to get this selling volatility to step in. Oh, man. Let's see. All right. 68.50 is holding resistance. 68.50. So that little trap is holding so far. But we need to come back underneath 68. That's the main one we got to take out. We got to take out 68. 68 going to be a pain. Because your buyers keep trying to hold it. That's why sellers need to come aggressive and see. God dog it. Look at this. Here we go. See it? What time it is? Oh, it's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Come on, buyers. Come on. I mean, not buyers. Come on, sellers. This range here. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. This range here. How long we been in this range? Since what time? What time did we act? Well, I'll start right here. We started at what? 11:30. What time it is right now? 2 o'clock. So we've been in this range since almost what? 12, 1, almost 3 hours. Been in this range for almost damn near 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Well, 2.5 hours ish. We started at 11:30. So right here, come on, man. Come on, sellers. I want us to fall. I want us to create a new range down this way, 68 to 66. So right now, okay, we back underneath 68.50. Here we go. All right, let's see if they're gonna go through on this bull trap, cause we gotta get that yank this way. Come on, sellers. Man, this range is irking my nerves. Good Lord. Range is it's crazy though. Trend, I'm gonna take this trend line off. We don't need that right now. I'll take that off. We don't need that no more. Alright, we're gonna focus on the range. We're gonna focus on the range itself. We're right back underneath 68.50. See that? Bull trap, what we just talked about. See? Come on, sellers, man. They're killing me. It's like we don't have enough selling volatility right now. Because we should have been pulling. I mean, they can still do it. Because it's only 2 o'clock. I mean, anything can still happen. But we've been in this range for damn near almost 3 hours. It's insane. So even if I move it back up, we've been in the same exact. Look at this. See, we've been in this range for a good little minute. We've been in this range back and forth. Because again, you can see what the buyers are holding, 668, and you can see what the sellers are holding, 670. And you're just going back and forth, back and forth. It's like, holy crap. I mean, and it happens. I mean, these type of days happen. It does. It happens. It happens. So that means you don't have to force a trade every day. So what you can do is, even if you just say things you're not trading, but you're just observing, just take these price points into consideration. Because you know, once you break above this price point, say for instance your long bias, this price point holds, or we break above it 670, then you know you can utilize that for support. Because you break above, you want to get that break above 670, you know, get that little run up towards, let's just say 672, then you pull back. 9 times out of 10, what are those buys going to come in at? 670, 669, because they're going to reverse their play. Same thing on the downside. We know once we crack that 670, 668 on down to 666 and then bounce back on up, what's going to turn into resistance? 668. So all you're doing is observing. And again, you can use these price points to the best of your ability on either side. We just trying to figure out which way we're actually gonna come out of this stupid range. It was just, I mean, I'm still leaning on the shorts, man, but God, because they're still looking weak. I mean, look, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Still need the VWAP. Like, it's still looking weak. Like, it's still pointing down. I mean, look at your candles. You ran up, rejected. Ran up, rejected. Ran up, rejected, rejected. But look at your candles. They're all building lower highs still. This candle couldn't even get back up to this high. You notice that? Like, it's weak still. This one still can't even get back up to these highs. That's showing weakness. Because if it was strength, you should have been U-shaping your way all the way back up. That would have been showing strength. But notice, you are building lower highs. You are still building a downtrend setup. This is still pointing down. I don't see no healthy U-shapes back up. No bullish strength back to the upside. Everything is still pointing down. That's why I'm still not convinced to go long. I'm just being honest. That's why. It's still looking weak to me. Because we should have been seeing some successful U-shaped patterns, just like this. Going back up to those highs and breaking. Back up to these highs and breaking. That would have been showing strength on the long end. But so far, So far, all I see is somewhat of a descending wedge still, with this bad boy still looking weak. I'm seeing lower high, lower high, lower high. See, I still see weakness. I'm still waiting on these dang freaking shorts, for them to come in. But man, it's insane. It's insane. $2 range, back and forth. 670, 668. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like, holy crap. I'm watching Tesla too. Tesla's back on top of 397.50. It's right back on top of that one. Back on top of that price point. Let's see what we get, guys. Because right now, here go your buyers. 1, 2, 3 green candles up. So here come the buyers stepping in off of that 668. You see the transition? Red to green. Sellers to buyers. Here we go, rotating our way back up. Back in the range again. So we're just trying to figure out which way are we coming out of this range. Are we going to break out or are we going to crack? We're just trying to figure out. I mean, that's how we can determine the rest of the trade. If they get back above 670s, yes, we can possibly play the upside. Then we have to change our mindset. That means that, the shorts are no longer holding. I mean, we got a little bit more buying volatility step in, and vice versa. I mean, look at the candle transition. I mean, look how many times we held that bottom. 680s. 668. 68. 68. Got a little dip on down, then recover back on what price point? 68. Still in the range. Trust me, I was trying to go for another trade, but man, this little range here is just like Trust me, I was trying to look for another trade. I promise you I was trying to look for another one, but it's just so, ugh. I'm still short. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still short buys. I'm still short buys, regardless. I'm still short buys. I'm not changing that until further notice. Until further notice. I still think that we can see some more downside in due time. It's only 2 o'clock. I'm just waiting on it. I'm just being patient. Like that third candle having trouble. Let's see. Trying to stay on top of 68.50. I'm watching Tesla too. 97.50. Because I'm just trying to figure out what's going to be my next trade. That's why I'm watching both. Just trying to figure out what's going to be my next trade. Trying to figure out how we're going to be setting up. Because I know the price point for sure on Tesla. I want to get back below so I can trade it. So just keeping everything on watch, guys. Like I said, we're just waiting to see on how we're going to come out of this range. Now I have to put it back green for right now. We're back above 680. Or I can put it yellow for a mid area. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I'm gonna make a bigger channel. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make 668 yellow. That's gonna be your mid area. So you're gonna have bottom 666, mid 668, top 670. So pretty much $4 range. So right now we in the upper portion of that range. Upper portion. We have yet to crack 68 to come back down to the lower portion of that range yet. So I'm just being extremely patient just to see. And let me take the 69 level off so I don't have too many lines on the play. I'm gonna take that off so we can focus on this entire range right here. So again, shorts, our goal is to fall out of that top portion of that range to the bottom portion of the range. So it's like we want to crack the mid area to focus on the lower range. So right now 68 is holding up, and again that little mid area is holding up as support until you get underneath it. So right now you're in the upper portion. So I can't do nothing now right now until we crack it. I mean, I can't, nothing I can do unless we go back up to 670 again and hold. I mean, that'd be another next possible entry if you want to go for a short. If anything, I would just say if they do rotate, I would just say watch that 670. If you want to go for a short opportunity, don't buy these bottoms at 668 because all you're doing is putting yourself in a bad trap. So if anything, I would wait for them to rotate their way back up towards 670. See if that 670 holds to see can we get rejected and come right back on down. That'd be the smartest way. Now if you're in on the long side, get in at 668, 670, 750s, play the rotation back up. As you can see, every time you come around 668, you rebound. You rebound, got a little dip, but then you got right back above what price point? 668, you rebound. So just play the range. Play the range. Puts, 670s. Calls, 668. So it's the only way that's the only way I can put it. We're about to see though, guys. Cause like I said, I know it's a pain right now. The volatility is just you're just ranging. It's like after the dump, you just been in this range ever since. We just waiting to see which way we're gonna come out of this bad boy. Again, I was leaning short because I want to see that crack underneath. Are you holding a range? We have data. Yeah, we have data tomorrow, Queen. We have some important data. Matter of fact, we have, and I'll go to it because today, I mean, the data wasn't strong today. That's why I told everybody to be on watch from yesterday's data, which was the CPI, and then tomorrow's data because you're gonna have GDP, durable goods, and you're gonna have the personal income. So that remember, anything that's dealing with job numbers, that plays a major role, and that's gonna be all at 8:30. And then at 10 o'clock, you're gonna have consumer sentiments and I think jolts. So you're gonna have some important data tomorrow between 8:30 and 10 o'clock. And I'll go to it real quick to bring it back up. I'm just keeping everything on watch because I'm still short. I'm still short bias right now. See, look right here, Jenna. Durable goods, GDP, personal income and outlays, all at 8:30. Then you got consumer sentiments and jolts at 10:30. So you're gonna have some important data coming out tomorrow. And then next week, don't forget you got the FOMC meeting coming out. That'll be next week. That'll be Wednesday the 18th. So right now you got 5 days and counting, guys, till the next FOMC meeting. I'm sorry, I just took my mouth dry, guys. I'm thirsty as hell. My fault. But right here, guys, look at dated for March 18th, next Wednesday. So don't forget about that. FOMC meeting. Don't forget. So as I haven't jumped in the trade yet. Jay, don't do that, please. I'm tired. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I don't need you cracking jokes right now. I'm exhausted. Don't do that. It's supposed to be on my side, man. It's supposed to be on my side. I'm still anticipating pullback coming. I'm still waiting. I still think we're going to get a pullback. Because I was right about yesterday, right? Jenna, everybody, wasn't I right about yesterday? Even though we didn't get it till post-market? Didn't I not call out? Yeah, that should be the last meeting because he's going to be stepping out May. He's going to be getting replaced in May. So, it should be his last one. So, we're going to see what's going to be talked about as far as the rate cuts. You know, are we going to get them? Or will we have to wait till May till the new appointee comes in? So, we'll see. We'll see, Queen. That's going to play a major factor next week, too. All right, so here you go, guys. Here you go your rotation from bottoms. 668, trying to rotate his way where? To 670. So, again, if you want to play the range, play the range. You want to get in long on bottom, 668, play the rotation. If you want to get it on shorts, long 670 holds, play the rotation back down. So right now, we got consecutive green candles going up. Got buyers stepping back in, trying to buy their way back up. But let's just see what happens as we get towards 670. Because shorts, what we want to see, if you're short buys like me, what we want to see, if they do go for that continuation push, is green to red. That's what we want to see. We want to see a nice green to red move where you run up, you get stuffed right at 670 again, and then we start to see those sellers come in and reverse it right back on down. That's what we want to see. If those sellers can still hold that 670 level, because I still want to see that pull back down to 666 and 664. I'm still waiting on it. So let the rotation play itself out. Let the buyers, push from 668 on up. Let them test that 670 again. Let's see if those sellers are still going to be sitting here protecting their price point. Because again, if they're all protecting their price point, we want to see a green to red move. We want to go from green candles up and red candles back on down. Almost something like we got up here. Green candles up, red candles back on down. Green candles up, red candles back on down. Green candles up, red candles. So we definitely want to see if those sellers are going to hold that 670. So again, as you have consecutive green candles up, if those sellers do come in aggressive, we want to see consecutive red candles back on down. Because then what we want to see this time, we want to see them go for a harder pullback. We want to see them come in aggressive. We want to see an aggressive yank if those sellers are gonna come in. And I'm still watching VIX. I'm still watching that 2550. So right now, no, it's not bullish at this moment. Still, it's a little weak. But I'm still watching that 200-day moving average, and I'm still watching 2550 on VIX. Because VIX just needs to get his way back up towards 2650s up to 27. Because we want to see a U-shaped pattern. We want to see a successful U-shaped pattern back up towards the 27 level. Why? Because what that's going to do is that's going to help us out as puts, because you already know it's going to follow it. So once VIX goes up, SPY is going to come back down. So right now we're testing the VWAP because I still think it's going to be some downside coming. I think deep in my heart, my heart of hearts, I still think we're going to get a pullback coming. I do. In due time. Because like I said, I was right about the 72 and 70s, right? Wasn't I not, Jenna? Like I said, we may have not gotten it in intraday, but we got it in post-market. But I did call those price points. And I know it's a pain, man. Boy, especially if you're an option trader. It seems like all you great moves always happen in either in post-market or pre-market. Like they always have better entries. I hate that. That gets on my nerves. But let's see, guys. Let's see. VWAP rejection at this moment. So far, VWAP rejection. And I'm just still anticipating this 668. I want to see that flush back down this way. I'm anticipating that. I'm still waiting. It's like my fingers are itching. It's like, come on. Because I see this downtrend setup. I mean, you can clearly see lower highs. We just need that volatility to give us that continuation sell-off. Kick us out of that range for good. But we can rotate out of it on the downside towards 666. Because again, you can see it right here from a little stair setup right here. Look. See? You even got a downtrend within your intraday. Lower high, downtrend setup, descending wedge. Everything is still pointing. I see it. I'm just waiting on these sellers to just come in and just do the damn thing, because they're making me sick. Shoot. My realistic level or targeted level is 666. I'm still waiting for them to come back down this way. I know it's coming. I'm just being patient. I know that bad boy gonna crack and pull back down this way. I'm telling you guys. If it does, I don't want nothing from you guys. Just show your boy some love. That's it. Because I was right. Despite all the choppiness, I still think that if buyers have it, it's not buyers. So let me not even jinx that. If sellers have it, I want to see a crack below that 68 down to my targeted levels, which is around 66 down to 64. Let me see. Could my wishes come true? Let's see. We back down to 668 again. And everything is still pointing down. We're still in a descending wedge. all your indicators are still working against you on the downside. And look what's happening with VIX. VIX is starting to U-shape right back on up. So I know something's coming. Same thing with Tesla. Look at Tesla. Tesla has this little downtrend set up too. Fall back underneath that 675.50. Bam. That'll be your little downtrend set up even on Tesla. Set up a little downtrend set up on that bad boy. Look what you got. Boom. Downtrend. Get back underneath that one. Then you got room to fall back down towards that 395. So I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. I have faith in this. That we're going to fall from this 68 down to that 66. I have so much faith. Even with Tesla, I have faith that you're going to fall from 397.50 and find your way right back down 395. Because I am waiting on it. I'm just waiting on it. Ooh, are y'all listening to me? Ooh, I know Tesla is. See, if Tesla can listen, why SPY can't listen to me? I think Tesla heard me. I think it heard me on that one. I just need SPY to hear me. Look what VIX is doing. VIX is U-shaping. And you know what that means. If VIX goes up, guys, you already know what that means. SPY is going to do the opposite. SPY is going down. Just that this damn choppiness is just making me want to... But I still have faith in my direction. I'm still aiming towards the short side. I'm just still not giving up on that. I have faith. I have faith in the system. I believe in you, SPY. I believe we're going to get that crack down to a 66. And also for my put traders. Because I'm trying to give you guys what you want. I'm trying to find every pattern, because I just still think we're going to pull back this way. I still think in due time we're going to do it. I still think so. I got faith, man. I got faith. It's all about patience. What time we got left on this calendar? And I gotta go pee again. Drinking all this water, man. Because I've been waiting here on this setup. Like, I'm gonna keep it, guys. Keep everything on watch. Jenna, hold it down for me, my beautiful queen. You keep everything on watch, guys. Like I said, shorts. We gotta SPY. You want to crack underneath that 668 on down. I still think that we can fall down towards that 666. Tesla, you want to get a crack underneath that sweet. He got me about to say. We want to get a crack underneath that 397.50 on down towards 395. And look right here, we slow the commission. I bet right when I go to the bathroom, it's gonna do it. I bet right when I go to the bathroom and I'm not watching, it's gonna do what I want it to do. I'm a curse. Oh, and BP, keep it on watch for me too, boss. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the restroom, guys. Like I said, shorts. You want to crack for Tesla? You want to crack under the 395.50? I'm sorry, 397.50 for the possible move on down to 395. Shorts on SPY. You want to crack the 668 for that possible move on down to 666. Just keep that on watch. We gotta take this flow out. Longs. I'm gonna speak about it on both standpoints because even though I don't like longs right now, longs you need to hold 668 for the possible pull back up. You want to rotate your way back up towards that 670 for the breakout. Right now, to me, it's still looking weak. I'm just saying. Longs on Tesla, you want to hold above the 397.50 for that pull back up towards 400. From 400, you want to get your way back up towards the 402.50. So, just watch it, guys. Keep it on watch. I'll be right back and run to the restroom because I know I'll be leaving in about, I've got about 30 minutes with you guys. So, BP, if you need any help with anything, boss, let me know. Jenna, if you need any help with anything, too, queen, let me know. Keep everything on watch because I'm still going off of this downtrend setup. I still see the descending wedge. I'm still waiting on 68. I'm just being patient. We got to go to the restroom, though. I'll be right back, guys. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. Keep it rocking and rolling. Be patient. Let the market come to you. Watch the setups. Respect your price levels. Again, VIX, we need to get that break above 26.50 up to 27 because that's going to help SPY pull back. So we need to get that U-shaped pattern breakout on VIX to get the ball rocking and rolling. Oh, shoot. You here too? Oh, I'm coming, queen. I got to go to the restroom anyway. Hold on. I'm coming. I'll be back, guys. And then she's at the door. I'll be back. right, guys, keeping everything on watch. Watch this key level here, guys. 668. Let's see, can we go for this pullback? Still keeping everything on watch. It look like we in a wedge. So let's see, can we get that squeeze towards the downside, guys? So let's see, can we commence on it? Let's see, can we finally get it? Yeah, I'm trying to trade this one, so I'm trying to see, can we close back underneath? Still got VIX holding up, U-shaping his way to the upside. So that means as long as VIX goes up. That was old. I'm sitting there. I was cleaning this out. No, see? I don't have nothing in there. You can check my drawers. Chill out. Just sitting there. Plus, I used that to light the candles when I was cleaning. Alright, we got SPY, guys. Already pulling back. Pulling back. We got to get that close underneath so we can now be in this range. Again, the goal is to go into a new range. There we go, guys. There it is. There it is. So let's see, can we get that pull all the way through, guys? Get that pull all the way through. It's not taking my dang orders. Let me see. Do I got the right one? 6, 7, yeah, should be the right one. So right now, pulling. So right now, we are cracking back in this 68. 68. Here we go, guys. Let's see, can we finally get it? Can they follow through with it? I want to see that pull back from 68 down towards the 66. I know she's snoring. Let me see. Let me see real quick. I don't pick up. I'm talking about the whole thing, babe. Right, guys. Hey, guys. She's sleeping. She is knocked out sleeping. You hear snoring? She is knocked out. Baby girl. All right. Come on. Come on, 668. Let's go. I'm watching this one and I'm watching Tesla. Come on. They playing around. Let's see what's about to happen, guys. Let's see. Because either buyers are trying to set up a bull trap. Buyers are trying to set up a bad trap to reverse. Or we're going to get a pullback. Let's see. That's why I'm waiting on it. That's why I'm not jumping in just yet. Waiting on confirmation. Right now we're still holding. We gotta get that pullback, and we need that candle close underneath 668. We gotta get that close underneath. That's the only way. Only way, guys. I'm being patient, still waiting it out. Right here, guys. Just trying to see if those sellers. I'm just trying to see if the sellers gonna come through. They're gonna follow through and close, without being, without any of us getting caught in a possible bear trap. That's crazy because the VIX is still going up, though. That's the crazy part. Let's see. It might decide. Yeah, and I'm still watching VIX right now, Jenna. Well, I think again, once we get this break above 2650 on VIX and get that U-shape back up towards 27, we should start to commence on SPY. Because, think about SPY. SPY is still in this descending wedge. Indicators are still working against you. So again, I'm just waiting on this sellers, the seller volatility. I'm just waiting on sellers to come in. I want to see some engulfing candles. I want to get that confirmation, because if we could go back into the underneath 68, then we have a chance to go from 68 down to the 66, because they'll be losing value. See right here, you got those buyers still trying to hold 668, but the minute we lose that, then we can focus on the lower range down here. And then even that, if we can crack 666, I want to go down even lower towards 664. But first and foremost, we're gonna focus on this area here first. But just waiting on these sellers to see can they come through with it. Got about 30 minutes. So I'm watching everything still. See, still fighting this hold this level, because what we don't want to do is jump too quick too soon right here and get caught in a bad trap, due to the fact these buyers are still holding. So be patient, guys. Don't jump in just yet on the short side right here. Don't do that. Wait until you successfully close underneath, because that can still be considered a bad trap, guys. Look at it. Look how many times these other shorts got caught. 668, 68, 68. I mean, look at these, this, nothing but bad traps. Look at these psychological levels. So why put yourself in that position if it already told you what it's done before? So, and that's what I'm saying, Jenna. That's how you notice your areas from bad traps and bull traps. Like, don't put yourself in a position if it already told you what it's done. So don't do that. So if anything, wait for successful candle to close, turn 68 into resistance, then we can play the downside. But look, every time we come down to 68, bounce. So right now, no go right now still. Nothing yet. 68 is still holding. So right now, let me see how powerful 68 level is. I mean, have that level held before in the past, even on a 1 hour time frame? Let's see, guys. Let me see. Let me see how powerful that 68 level is. 68. Have we had a strong 68 bounce before? I don't think so. What? Oh, snoring. She milk wasted. Yeah, it's like, man, it's like all your stronger levels are all the way back down this way. That's why I'm thinking we still top on down. On, back down to these psychological, levels here. In due time, I think we're still going to fall back down towards these lows. 66, 64s, and then your bottom is all the way back down this way towards 56. But we're going to close out that cup. So I still think it's going to pull back. I still got faith that we're going to pull back. I still think so. I got to stick to my guns, guys. I do. I still think we're going to pull back underneath that 68 in due time. I think it's coming. Just being patient. I think we're going to get it. Because the way that everything is setting up as far as our charts is, I mean, it's no other way around it. And see, bam. See what I mean? Don't give up. Let's see if we can hold it. What time we got? Oh, 1 minute. Oh, 15 seconds. So we need that candle to close, guys. Underneath 68. See, we don't want those buys to buy back up. We want to close underneath because that's going to turn into resistance. That may be a successful candle. We finally get right about now. Bam. Yes. We got it. So far, so let's see. We want to fall from that 68. Now transition. I told you I ain't give up. Let's go. There we go. Finally. Took forever in a day, but we got it, Jenna. Finally, Queen. Because you got Vic still U-shaping his way back up. Need to get that break above 26.50 on up to a 27. Now we are at the bottom, pushing up that range that we've been talking about. Finally. Now turning support now to possible resistance because you're underneath 668. So now we're focusing on the lower areas here. So 668 down to 666. So we're no longer in this range. Now we created a new range. So good. It's a good start. So far, so good. So far, so good. Let me move this trend line out the way on Tesla. Move this trend line out the way. Still watching these bottoms to see. We're going to fall back underneath 97.50 for that possible pullback down that way. Because right now, SPY already started. So now we just need to get that dump this way. So we need to crack 77.50s down to the 77s. I'm sorry, 67s down to the 66. So we need to start commencing now. This flush. New range, and look at Tesla. Tesla slowly creeping its way underneath. Slowly. Girl, sleep hard. Jeez, I knew she do snore like me.
Told you.
Sleeping good too. Gone. Still not picking up my dang orders, man. The phone. I'm trying to get under here. It's not grabbing them right now. I'm trying to. Might have to adjust it. They don't grab them. Because we already started slowly. Boom. What we got left on this counter? 3 minutes. So far, SPY looking good, guys. New range. 668. Possible levels on down, 666. So right now, 668 is no longer support, now resistance. So far, now instead of being a bear trap, now it can be a bull trap. Well, then now the sellers can start trapping the buyers underneath and going for a possible even deeper pullback down. And then again, look at VIX. VIX is still U-shaping his way back on up, 2650. Remember, we're trying to go for that push up to 27 plus. We get that full U-shape back up to the upside. SPY should continue his way down towards the downside. So right now, VIX is looking good and healthy for more pushing. So SPY should be pulling back soon because VIX is holding up pretty decent. Let's see. Because now, like I said, what we want to do now is focus on keeping this area of resistance. We want to now prevent those buys from re-breaking out. Now we want to use this trap against them. Turn support now into resistance. Because now, again, from a put standpoint, we want to go from 668 on down to 666. We want to get a further pull, further fade. Let's see, can we get it right now? And another price point we need to take out too, guys. 677.50. From 677.50 down to 670. 67. Sorry, 67. So 667.50 down to 667 itself. Oh, it's so choppy, boy. This shit is ugly. God, it's so ugly. Finally starting to move down even throughout all the choppiness though. Man, this is crazy. Drive me nuts. This crap. Yep, so right here, guys, we want to continuously keep blocking these buyers right here, right across the board. Block them, block them, block them, block them. Prevent them from re-breaking out. So I'm watching everything. 2650, get a breakout. SPY should be yanking back that one. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see. Can we get this further pull? We want to crack 667.50s down towards the 667. Again, we want to slowly rotate from these tops down to these bottoms. That's what we want to do. Tops to bottoms. We want to rotate now in this new range. So puts, we need to start commencing right now. You already got the advantage. You got 668. Now you need to go for that further pull. Go for that $2 pullback. $2 pull. $2 pullback. There we go, baby. There we go. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Keep pulling. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We want to get that full rotation back down to the bottoms. We want, again, one of our main targets is 666. That's one of our main targets. So right now we're in the 667s right now. So we want to get that further pull. Ooh. Why you gonna be like that? Don't be bugging me. Why you mugging me? What? Jazz. She over there mugging me? It's like, man, you woke me up. You saw that? She's still mugging me. Hey, mama. Mwah. Hey, mama. Jazz. She is literally mugging me right now. You about that life? Really? Well, mama. Well, baby. I see you. Did she blink yet? Oh, no, she did. Man, she mugging me. Stop mugging me. Man, she's looking at me like she want to fight me. Jazz, stop mugging me, please. She over there like hard eyeing me, boy. Like she really want to throw her hands on me. Well, mama. Well, baby. Love you. What? Mwah. Love you, love you. It's crazy. She just hard down mugged me. I just looked to my right. She had eyes just wide open looking at me like, MFE, why you woke me up? Well, I'm like, wait a minute. Hungry, mama?
She just ate.
Oh, I didn't know that. My bad. Sorry. My bad. Alright, what we got left on this counter? 2 minutes. So right now, guys, 2 minutes. We're still underneath 678. Sorry, 668. So right now we got all counters underneath right now. So what we want to do is create a huge ceiling right here. Keep blocking them. Do not allow those buys to break above 668. Keep trapping them. Trap them, trap them, trap them, trap them. Trap them. Pull them back on down. Pull them back down. Do not allow them to get back above that price point. Oh, she wants you to hold it. Oh, she wants you to. That's crazy. She reached out for you to hold it. Wow, that is crazy. You welcome. Keep it on watch, guys. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. I got about 16 minutes, guys. 16 minutes. We're going to soon be rolling on out. I'm trying to see if we can get something before I head out. I mean, if we don't get nothing now, we may see something in Power Hour. We may see a movement in Power Hour if we don't see anything now. So I'm still keeping everything on watch, guys. I'm watching Tesla. I'm watching SPY. We underneath, well, Tesla, we still got to get underneath that 397.50. SPY's already underneath this respectful price point that we need, which is 668. That's good. It looked like VIX may try to go for a push. Look like it may try to go for a squeeze above 26.50 up. And if it does that, that means SPY's about to yank even harder. So that means SPY could be soon yanking, guys. If we get a break above 26.50 on VIX, more downside is coming on SPY. Jazz. Jazz. Okay, guys. Well, mama. Well, mama. Still keeping everything on watch, guys. Just being patient. Still watching, still watching, still watching. Man, like I said, Tesla, because me, I'm eyeing Tesla. Like, if Tesla can fall back underneath that 97.50, I do want to play that move back down towards the 95 level. So I'm keeping everything on watch, seeing where we go. So, Jenna, okay, so when you trade, how are you trading? That's what I wanted to ask. Are you using same-day contracts? Are you, or what are you watching in general? SPY, Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia. Like, what are you mainly watching, and what are you mainly trading? He started smiling. Started. Too late. Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. Trap. Here we go. Look like we're starting to pull back. Now we're falling back underneath our respectful levels, finally. What time it is? 3 minutes. I want to make sure. Trying to see if I can catch. Hey, mama. Jazz. Hey, baby.
Let's see if she does it.
Come on, mama.
Let's see if she can do it.
Oh. everybody hey, mama. Say hey. Look. What we looking at now, Jay? Jazz, what we looking at, mama? Huh? Look, say hey, Auntie Jenna. Say hey. Hey, Auntie. She trying to wave. You see it? Look. Look, wave. See? Love you, mama. What, babe? See? What, mama? All right, so far right now, guys, we put it back. So far, so good. So far, so good. Look like the traps are commencing, guys. Traps are commencing. I think I forgot to change my dang contract. Shoot. I was trying to use the same one, but let me do it. Oh, we still falling. Cool. Can I, God dang it, didn't grab my orders. What time it is? Oh, 1 minute? Let me see if I catch on this next candle possibly coming in. Because we are back on these 97.50. SPY, guys, is still pulling back down. We underneath that 67.50. We got to get that pull down to 67. Again, we want to go for a full rotation from 68 all the way down to the 66. Right now, you got VIX going on a U-shaped pattern that we just talked about, breaking above 26.50, back up towards the 27. So right now, so far, so good, guys. Everything is working on the short side. So far, so good. So far, so good. Can't complain about it. Why is it still not grandma? I'm getting mad. I might have to wait for the next candle to come in and see if we get like a little, because it didn't grab my dang orders. What the? French Montana.
Do you have the right one on?
I got the right one, bro. Here go the new one. So let me see if we get a little bounce back up. Let me see if it gets like a green candle real quick. Just don't do that. Don't do it. Please don't. Oh, there we go. So let me see. I'm pushing back up. Hey, mama. Bounce back up. Let's see. Able to pull back. Let me see. We're gonna get right here, 97.50. Let me see. I was trying to. Now where this fight? Now where this push come from? I'm sorry. I swear they be manipulating these plays like crazy. Keeping everything on watch though. Still keeping everything on watch. What time it is? Alright, got 4 minutes. Let's see. Come on. Let's see if we get this come in. Let's see. Alright, you are back underneath 68.50, so that was a bull trap. So let's see. Same thing with Tesla. Bull trap right at 97.50. Because again, the goal is to go for that reversal from 97.50 back down to 95. SPY was still anticipating this 68 back down. I mean, you already got Tesla commencing. I mean, SPY may follow through, but so far Tesla, I want to see the second candle down towards 96, down to 95. So I want to see, can we get that full rotation back down this way? Full rotation back down. Full rotation. Bull trap has commenced. Right back on down. Is your mic low? Oh, hella high. You can hear me, boss? Is it low? I do apologize. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, boss? Are we good? Say my mic was low. I thought it was. All right, boss. Can you hear me, boss? Can you hear me? Are we good? It's a little bit louder. Let me see. Should be up. I mean, it's all the way to the max. All right, hella high. What about now, boss? Can you hear me all the way? I had to turn it up a little bit more. All right, turn it up a little bit louder. So let's see, guys. Let's see what time it is. I know we got about 7 minutes till Power Hour steps in. Okay, all right, hella high. Thank you so much, boss. Appreciate you. So right now, guys, look like we're setting up the bull trap that we just talked about. 668, looking good. Tesla, looking good. Now we need to set up for the flip. Let's see, can we now get these flips? Because again, the goal is to go towards 666 on SPY, and the goal is to get towards 395 on Tesla. So let's see, can we commence these bad boys? Especially before, Power will be golden. Let's see. We'll see what we get, though. We'll see what we get. Because I know Power Hour was right around the corner. I know it's right around the corner. So I'm still watching everything, guys. Still keeping everything on watch. And I know Power Hour was like right in about, what, 6 minutes? About 6 minutes. So I'm still keeping everything on watch. Keeping everything on watch, guys. Still watching everything. Just trying to see. Just waiting on these. Can you see? Can we get these flips? What time it is? Oh, we got about 20 seconds on these counters. Just want to see if they're gonna hold their respectful level. See if these traps can hold. Right now, Tesla is underneath what price point? 397.50. Cool, that's what we need. In about 3 seconds, guys. Candles are closing out right now. So right now, let's see. See where we go from here.
I don't know when, but probably soon.
Okay. Still keeping everything on watch, guys. Still keeping everything on watch. I got about 5 minutes, guys, before I be heading on out. About 5 minutes. Still keeping on watch. Right now, we underneath our respectful levels. We just got to get these sellers to come in, because we want to get that full rotation, man. I was hoping that we was gonna try to get it before Power Hours, but we all see what type of volatility is gonna be moving in the Power Hour. We're gonna definitely keep our eyes peeled on that. So be mindful of Power Hour volume 2. Because I wouldn't mind them pulling back before Power Hour kicks in, because that mean to get the ball rocking and rolling. Mom, birthday celebration for who? Have a celebration birthday for Granny Pooh, and then that's today? Oh, Saturday. Okay. 1:30. Okay, man. That's next. That's over the weekend. So, all right, here we go, guys. Slowly pulling. I know we got about 4 minutes to Power Hour kicks in. About 4 minutes. Because I want to make sure. You guys get your. Because I know, especially my puts have been waiting on this opportunity. For about almost 3 hours. I just want to make sure you guys get your just due, and you get your trade. So I'm just trying to see if they're gonna follow through. So far, so good. I just want to see this continuation sell-off. I was trying to see if we was going to get it right before Power Hour, but I was trying to root for it to see if we was going to get it, but we'll see. Still looking weak, though. I just want to see, can we get this fade? Got about 3 minutes to Power Hour. Still got VIX still going back to the, still going to the upside. It's crazy that these bad boys not pulling right now, despite VIX pushing. It's kind of crazy. It's doing the opposite right now. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
I'm telling her, but if you see her in purple.
Oh. Got about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Oh boy, today's just been a choppy day today. Lord, it's been choppy. It's been a chop zone. Oh, she got a little temper, you know, huh?
Oh, hey.
The what?
What happened? What?
What, mama? What, baby? Still watching, guys. Still watching. I mean, still looking weak on Spy. Spy's pulling. Spy's pulling. Spy's pulling so far.
You
Alright.
did not.
She fought it.
Right on. Oh my god.
I heard that. I guess she is like a dad.
There's a wind before we left the house. Okay.
I'm so proud.
Oh god, you stink. Go ahead and finish.
Man, I might have to reset, man. This damn thing was waiting for this pullback, but I don't think I'm gonna get it for right now.
Yes, you
Let me see, guys. I'm keeping everything on watch, man. I'm trying to see, cause man, Powwow was like right there. If I need to reset, I'll reset, but we'll see. Trying to see, can we get this put? What we got left? About 15 seconds. I know Powwow is soon about to kick in. I mean, I'll reset if I have to. We can't get it back. We can't get back down. Powwow right now, guys. Here we go, Powwow. Here we go, Powwow. Let's see, Powwow volume. Let's see where we go. Powwow volume. Let's see what we get, guys. I don't want to push. Let me see. Push back up. Might need to. Let me see. I'm watching this 73. Let me see. Just trying to see, can we get this pull back down. I'm still keeping mine on watch. Let me see my candle gonna flip real quick. I'm thinking we're going to go up towards the end of the bell. Yeah, so that's why I want to see, can we get this fade real quick. I'm watching my level. I'm watching my level real quick. Because, I mean, if I got to reset, I'll reset. I mean, I'll take a little $1. And like I said, if they do push back up, I'll take a little $1 loss to reset myself. If that's the case, I'll shoot. Let me reset. Because I think they may try to push up. So, I mean, dollar. It's $1, guys. Let me reset. Let me reset. Man, I was waiting for this pullback. I hate when they do this. Yeah, so it's just a little dollar pullback. I mean, $1 P&L loss on that one. So, because I want to oh, it actually gave me $3. That's crazy. How the hell that happened? Now it's doing it. 914. Still watching this level here, guys. I was trying to make sure, man, because I still expect some more pullback to come. I'm just trying to reset myself. Oh, I think we may do it now. Shoot. Let me see. Oh, look, now it's flipping. God dog it. I don't think it's going to let me grab that same area. Because as long as you stay underneath that 97.50, I want to see, can we get that rejection all the way back down. God dang it, I might have to switch my contract just a little bit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of caught me a little off guard a little bit. It's all good. Just trying to hurry to do this. So I'm still pulling. I mean, I'll still take a risk. Let me see if we're gonna grab it. Ah, they still ain't grab more orders. Come on. And go here, go to pullback still, guys. We We're a dollar away from our target. We are a dollar away from our target. A dollar away. Dollar away. Why is this thing not? I might have to use a different one real quick. I'm a snake skin rand it. I'm gonna just have to. I'm gonna have to snake skin rand it real quick, guys. What time it is? No, it's gonna be a little risky, but I'm gonna just snake skin rand it for tomorrow. Make sure I get all my dates and everything correct. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna snake skin rand it real quick, guys. I mean, just a small little. Right now, we're still looking good on SPY, guys. Still looking good on SPY. Where we at right now? 666. We almost to that target, guys. We're almost to the target. Almost to the target. We are almost about a dollar away. Almost to our intended target. So far, so good from that 668 level we talked about. 668 level we talked about. So far, so good. $1 away from that pullback. Come on, come on. About a dollar away, guys. Y'all finally be hitting your targets. I know we had to wait forever and a day for it to happen, but we finally getting it. Finally getting it. I mean, I know we had to go through a lot of choppiness. I know it was chop zone. I know. I know it's definitely chop zone you had to deal with and the headaches and everything. I'm gonna soon be getting off, guys, in a few. If y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, do feel free to reach out to me. Like I told you guys, what we want to see is that initial pullback from 667 down towards the 666. That's going to be our intended target. That's going to be our intended target. Keep that on watch. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Still got VIX still looking good. VIX is still holding up towards 27. Checking everything out. Everything else out so far. All right, here we go. Let's see. So far, pull back, baby, pull back. Yeah, I will be tomorrow. Yeah, Queen, I'll be here tomorrow. Beginning of the market, because you know how I am on Fridays, because I hate. Oh. Hey, mama. Hey, my baby. Tell everybody, hey. Hey. What's wrong, man? Now get ready to go. Love you, baby. Look, tell everybody hey. Tell everybody bye. Say bye. Love you, mom. Yeah, she waves. Let me see. So she can wave to the camera. Trying to run. She's trying to run. Love you, mama. My babies.
She was wearing a dress and then we went outside. I was like, no.
I got 13. What, baby? She got ready. She ready to talk up, boy. Ready to talk. But yeah, guys, about to be heading on out, man. Like I said, guys, keep everything on watch. I know we're getting a little bounce back real quick, but the main thing that we want to stay, keep on focus. Just make sure you stay underneath that 668 level. Because again, the focus is to stay in this range. We want to go for a complete rotation from that 668 all the way back down to the 666. And we know how they do doing power hour and so forth. What, mama? Mwah. Bye, mama. Jazz. But yeah, guys, keep everything on watch because, like I said, they could be setting up more bull traps for the possible pullback down because we want to get that crack underneath that 677. I'm sorry, 667 back down towards that 666. That is our intended target, or one of our intended targets. So keep that on watch as we rotate from the top to the bottom of this range. So that's our intended targets for right now, guys. Let me see anything else. Tesla, you already know, 397.50. Look for that possible pullback down towards 395. We get that 395 crack. We want to get that pullback down towards 392.50. So keep that. All right, mama. Be careful, babe. Love you too, babe. So yeah, guys, about to soon be heading on out right now, getting everything situated. So if y'all have any questions, comments, or concern, guys, do feel free to reach out to me and my mods. I will be here tomorrow morning, guys, early, the beginning of Fridays, because you already know how Fridays is. The best time of the market on Fridays is the beginning of the market. So, because I don't want a lot of you traders after 12 o'clock, second half of the market, as the volatility dies out and everything. I want you guys to stay focused and get ready at the beginning of the market. And don't forget, we have a lot of economic catalyst data's coming out. We have the GDPs, we have the durable goods, and we have the outcome, personal income and outlays tomorrow. And then 10 o'clock we have Joe's data and consumer sentiments. But other than that, guys, congratulations to my team. Love y'all, man. Y'all always doing the job well done. Hella high. Always been a pleasure, my guy. Jenna, you know, it's always a pleasure, queen. Who else we had in the building? Jay, my queen that just left. Tariq, always a pleasure. Boss, Big Panudo, BP, my guy, James. Y'all already know what time it is, guys. Just keep everything on watch. Again, if you are short buys, just make sure you stay underneath that 668 on SPY because we want to go for that further pull back down towards 666. It's only when they get back above 668 is only when that's the only time to be concerned on the short side because buys are trying to buy their way back up to reverse back into that top range. But as long as you hold 668, you should be golden. Other than that, guys, let me go ahead and wrap everything up. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I definitely appreciate y'all. As usual, let me give a shout out to everybody once again. Team. Shout out to my mods. Thank y'all so much. And BP, thank you so much once again for the dono, boss. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything, man. Definitely thank you for everything, boss. Again, if you are new to my channel, man, and if I have earned your respects, let me go to it. If I have earned your respects, guys, do your boy a favor, smash that subscribe button on my YouTube channel. Let me get to it real quick. Sorry about that. I got so many things open. If I have earned your respect and your dedication and your support, man, guys, please hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, you already know what else to do, guys. Run up the likes because the algorithm goes a long way, especially on these monetized videos, man. It helps the payouts, man. You know, that goes towards the equipment, trying to get better things so we can keep the stream rocking and rolling, guys. Thank y'all so much for everything. Appreciate you. If you are new to my Twitch or my Kick, follow or subscribe to avoid the ads. All right. Other than that, guys, let's get ready to rock and roll, man. Let me get ready to head on out. Keep your eyes peeled. 668 puts. Stay underneath it. Tesla, 397.50. Shorts, stay underneath it. Other than that, guys, hope everybody have a blessed night. I will see y'all tomorrow for Fast Cash Friday. We'll see what the rest of the market has to offer, how we're going to close out for the rest of the week. Y'all already know what I'm about to say before I head on out. Y'all know what time it is, man. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk, always put great over greed, and you will succeed every single time. See you then, guys. I hope everybody stay blessed, everybody stay safe, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Peace.
Subscribe for more content.